Action. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
How is everybody?
Good.
Nick, what's going on in the background of your house? You got a neon light back there, or is that the TV?
There's nothing going on back here.
Why are you so panicked?
Hey,
I'm like, am I not
freaked him out.
Am I not hearing something? Like,
No, I just
It looks like he's in a discotheque.
I'm seeing a bunch of light in the background. I'm just wondering if it's just a TV or if you got something going on over there.
oh, like right in this corner?
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah, that's the TV.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
Ian, what's up, man?
Bored.
What's up?
You just wake up? Or are you
No,
baked?
what?
Are you baked?
No, I just trained.
Oh, okay. What's going on? How are you?
Do I look baked?
A little bit fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
Was
High
it,
as a kite.
was it a good session? Is that why your eyes are red?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you train?
Shoulders and tries.
So you're such a bad liar.
Melissa's just here. That's why she's looking at me.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, shoulders and tries. Good.
Good. Ben, what's going on? You got a new haircut?
And do you know, I went to the barbers for the first time in like 5 years today.
And
I
that's what
normally cut it myself, and then this is what I got left with, but it's not terrible.
that's what they did.
Oh,
Let me see. Let me close up. That's pretty good.
but the skin fade.
I'm just jealous
Yeah,
I don't have any hair. So
Yeah.
I got here.
yeah, we know you got hair. You're only 27. Just give it a few years.
Yeah, Nick's too young for that to hit. Yeah,
I
He
bought
might,
a
be one of the, he might be one of the lucky ones, though, you know?
there's very few. How many people do
Yeah.
we know? There's like Jay Cutler, and there's
No,
like
Jay's had his hair done a few times, I think.
has he?
Yeah.
Fuck, it looks really good.
That's why he shaved his head not that long ago, I think, you know?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because he had that.
Mm,
He got that surgery or whatever.
Yeah,
for
he
it,
got
right?
transplants done, yeah.
Lee Priest
I don't
has a
know.
head of hair, right?
Lee
Who?
Priest has got his hair. Yeah.
Lee
Yeah,
Priest got
he
good
has
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
But I think his, like, he combs it over. I don't know how much is actually left up there. It could be, like, not great, you know? But it looks
Yeah.
pretty good for his age, for sure, yeah.
He's gonna roast you now. He's gonna be like, I don't have a comb over.
Doesn't he?
I don't know.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I think,
Well,
I think you just made that up.
He's got to prove it now.
Let me,
He
let me
Priest. He's about to roast you now.
What
Okay,
body?
no, yeah, he's got pretty good head of hair.
So you take it back?
Yeah, see, it's like
Yeah, I know. I
he's got
didn't think it was a comb over.
It's comb over-ish.
No,
it is a
it's
little
not.
comb over.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
You
see, like
gotta
this,
add the ish.
you know?
It's just a style. I don't think he's combing
It's
it
not
over.
a complete comb over.
Yeah,
it's a comb
no,
over-ish.
he had that when he was like 19. It's
Yeah.
the same
It's a
hairstyle.
comb back. It's actually a comb back.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm
Kinda
just
goes
saying
back.
that's his style. I don't think it's because
Yeah.
he's losing his hair.
It's a full,
Oh, no,
it's
no,
a full
no, no.
head.
No, I'm just saying, is a style that could hide it. But no, he's got still quite a bit. It looks good.
So who else? Jay. Well, Jay's had transplants, so Jay doesn't count. So Lee Priest.
Jay doesn't count.
Who else? Everybody else is bald.
I can't think of anyone.
Mike O'Hearn. Mike O'Hearn has his hair.
Dennis
Yeah.
Wolf. Dennis Wolf, right?
Why did you say no about Mike O'Hearn?
But because he's not like a pro-sized bodybuilder, you know?
Well, he's fucking jacked. He's been jacked
Yeah,
for
but there's a
40
difference between,
years.
like, there's a difference between like model kind of guys and the guy that's been like, you know, top pro bodybuilder.
Well, maybe it's because he's natural. Have you ever thought of
I was
that?
gonna say he's natural, so he doesn't count in this conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay, so Lee Priest.
And then Dennis Wolf. Dennis Wolf's got. Wait. Dennis Wolf's got hair, right?
Yeah, I
Dennis
think so.
Wolf. Dennis Wolf. That's
He's
two.
kind of got Lee Priest hair, doesn't he? What does he got going on?
No, Dennis Wolf has like normal hair.
Yeah. In his jungle
I
gym.
can't
in
believe
the
how hard it
backyard.
is for us to name people with hair. Regan's got hair. Regan's got it, but he's only
Oh,
like
yeah,
28.
Regan's like
Is Regan
18.
older than me?
Regan's 14. It doesn't count.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's
no,
like.
Dennis Wolf. It's like
No, is Regan older than me?
I think he might be older than you by like a year or two or something
I
like
think
that.
he's
right?
I think he's a 93.
He's 93. Okay.
93 or
So
94.
what about Justin Rodriguez has a full head of hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but what about people over 30 though?
Yeah, isn't Justin
Rodriguez-
Rodriguez?
Oh, he
Justin's
is.
like 36 or something. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Dennis has got like
Yeah, that's a full head. That's a
Yeah,
That's a
but it's a kind of like receding though. It doesn't count.
it's receded, but it's still good, but it is receded.
This is a full head of hair, Fouad.
It's an 85% head of hair.
Fred's in no position to be dishing now.
Brett's got a full head of hair. Brett's like 35.
Brett's like 2 years into bodybuilding though.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah,
Fucking damage.
if I just chill like this, I got full head. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's spin it round. Spin it round.
Well, I'm gonna become like a super devout Jew, so I can wear yarmulke.
Just put it right here. Yeah.
Yeah. I can have a full head of hair till I'm like 75.
You know, when I met my wife, I was like 28, and it was I was 28, and I just started like thinning back here. And I remember getting on the plane with her, and she was sitting one seat behind me.
Oh,
And I wasn't wearing a hat or nothing, and all I could think of was she's staring at my bald spot for sure.
she was for sure.
It's all I could think of the whole fucking
She was
time.
thinking, "Fuck, 3 years, I'm gonna have a completely bald boyfriend." You know?
She was thinking, "Fuck, I like that guy, but he's gonna be bald real soon."
Yeah. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. You rock it well, so it works
Yeah.
for you.
Flex has got a full head of hair.
Flex has got full head of hair.
Flex has got a
count there. Does that count? 212? Does that count?
Yeah, we can count that. Yeah.
Anybody who's
Okay.
done, well, I don't want to say that, but yeah.
212 counts, yeah.
All right.
Anyone that's
They go,
tried to
they
be,
go hard.
wait, let's say this. Anyone that's tried to be as big as possible.
Okay.
Because
That
like
could be
Michael
okay.
Hearn has never tried to really be big, like, you know.
Wow.
Natty ass.
Yeah,
Michael Hearn's a big fucking guy.
yeah, but like he's not, he's like big gym
Structure.
He's like, he's just naturally big.
Yeah, he's just a
Naturally
big. Guy.
big. Naturally big. That's how you say it.
Yeah, it's like Chris Bumstead. He's just naturally tall and broad. He doesn't need that much muscle. To be big.
just naturally 3 times Mr. Olympia.
Naturally big.
Oh God.
Naturally big. Yeah,
I bought a dual air fryer.
nice.
I wanna
The
tell you
Philips
guys.
one?
It's fucking amazing.
Is it the Philips or is it the
No, the
Ninja
Ninja.
one.
The Ninja.
I have that one. I have the Ninja one. Yeah.
Do you?
It's good.
fucking amazing. Why don't you tell us?
I think I did tell you, to be honest.
I don't think you did.
I mean, I've had it for like well over a year, so I probably did about a year ago. Yeah.
I feel like you should have told us sooner because I just bought this
No,
thing.
I think I actually showed you when I did my kitchen thing, and I was showing it to you, and Paul and I were having kitchen reno discussions.
I probably wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's this one.
Is it worth it, huh?
Dude, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I just cooked flank steak in this side and roasted vegetables in this side, and they both cooked in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and you can
Nice.
pair it so that they finish at the same time too.
Yeah.
How much is that?
God, I wish I could get it so
30.
that my wife did the same thing.
you? No, but it's super.
I'm gonna buy one right now.
Yeah, worth it.
Hey, you know what? It's my
Hold on,
wedding anniversary.
scroll
It's-
up. Oh no, I got it.
Look, Nick, you could do like chicken tenders and
It's
French
called
fries.
the Ninja Foodie Dual Zone. Ninja Foodie Dual Zone.
Oh, I might have to hit one of these.
I think I
It's
said-
my wedding anniversary. It's my wedding
Hold on, don't
anniversary.
take
next
it down
week.
yet.
I'm gonna buy one for myself.
Well, don't you just get it from? I think I bought mine for more money. I should have bought it from the fucking Ninja site, ninjakitchen.ca.
You might. This might.
What's
yeah,
it called? There's 6 and
Hey, on Amazon, it's $199.
No way.
US.
Yeah.
Oh, hang
This
on,
is-
that's the 8 quarts. Yeah, the
This
8
is
quart.
230
is-
Canadian. 230 Canadian.
what is
Yeah.
it? Is this the 8 quart? What is this one? I'm gonna buy it right now.
Yeah, 8 quart. Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting it now. I'll have it by
No,
Thursday.
Nick, they do a 10 quart one.
Get the 10
Oh,
quart
a
ones.
10 quart. Where's
No,
the
you don't
10?
need the 10 quart. What the fuck? That's so big, man.
It's 10 quart. Look up on Amazon. Oh, it doesn't show you. Go on Amazon.
They's
It's
pretty fucking big.
$230.
That one's big, isn't it?
I think I
Yeah,
got.
but have you seen-
I don't know if I got the 8
Yeah.
quart or 10 quart.
Oh,
Yeah, but look how big Fouad is, and then look how big Nick is. Nick, get the 10.
Here we go.
That's true.
Yeah, Fouad's like 230 now.
I'm
Yeah.
260. I'm still bigger
We
than
have-
fucking.
we
I'm still
have-
bigger
we
than
have
Ben.
6 quart
You're
Fouad,
not.
10 quart Nick, you know?
I'm bigger
On the
than you,
scale, on the
Well, that's
scale.
because you're 6'3".
Wait, 6'3".
What are you, 6'1"?
Yeah.
So it's 8 pounds for every inch. So you got 4 inches on me.
280.
You got 4 inches on me.
I'm
So
280.
take off 32 pounds. So that means you're 258.
Wait. You said 4 inches.
Yeah. So eight times 4 is 32 pounds.
You're 32.
So you're 240. You're 248 if you're my height.
Okay, but I was 293 when I started my diet.
Yeah, but
so-
now we're about even even fat
What the
contest.
fuck are we talking about? Are we doing math?
We're trying to figure out who's the smallest on the podcast.
Who does math then?
Well,
Me,
guys,
obviously.
How much does Paul weigh? 215,
Okay.
220?
Paul is the smallest. Paul's like 230 right now, I think.
Well, that's
Guy is
definitely-
the smallest.
Okay,
Wait,
let's figure me out. Figure me out. I'm 5'7", 295.
Figure me out.
Yeah, what's that equivalent?
We already know you're the
means that-
thickest.
that
Shut
means-
up.
that would mean Ben has to
if
be
I-
375 pounds.
Yeah, like 400 pounds. 400 pounds to be like Nick. Yeah, I can do that. I can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no problem.
It's been a big week for you, eh, Nick?
Yeah.
We solved your problems last week.
Yeah,
One of them.
yeah. But you solved this problem.
I solved this problem. So now you're officially a hostile athlete.
I'm hostile.
And Ian thought he was getting played hard.
I'm the odd one out here now.
Yeah. What are you doing?
All three of you, just me.
Well, we'll just wait a little while. You'll end up here anyway.
Cool.
You'll end up over here before your career's over. I'll get you. I'll keep bugging you until you just say yes.
Yeah, I'll be like one of those like great players that goes like Tom Brady. I'll go play like one season.
Yeah,
and
like at the very end, and then you'll win the
Yeah.
Olympia, and then you'll retire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if that's how it's gonna go, then okay.
All right. So we still got to figure out the other part. Are we any closer to having a coach?
I'll tell you this right now.
Oh, we got some information. Go ahead.
You got a coach.
I already have one.
Yeah.
No way. Are you going to announce it here on fucking Bro Chat?
No, I'm going to announce it tomorrow on my YouTube.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
this
but-
is where everybody
oh,
knows.
this-
Still the views from
wait.
Fouad.
But wait, this isn't going to air until after that anyway.
Yeah, it's not going to air anyway.
We're not live.
Clearly,
When you
it's
put
sick.
the-
If you
when
say
you
it on
putting this
here,
up?
Fouad will put this video
Shut
up
up, Ian.
tonight.
Shut up. Ian.
I know, Ian, Fouad will put it up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah,
Immediately.
First
First
video
thing.
up tomorrow morning.
And the
He'll
title
stay
will
up
be
till fucking 3 a.m. editing
Nick
this tonight.
announces his coach. That is
Yeah.
the title.
Okay.
Okay, I will wait until after you post yours. Tell me.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God, I won't
Hey,
fucking.
if you don't though, that's a dick move. So yeah, no
I would
telling.
never do
Yeah.
that, man. You guys know I'm always
Yeah.
good
Well,
to you guys.
I'm posting the video Friday.
Oh, well, what's no, this is gonna
No,
go. This is
okay,
gonna go
don't
before. This
say
is
it.
gonna go before that.
Exactly.
Don't say then. Don't say then.
Can you give us hints? Like, can we guess? Like, does he have black hair? Is it a white guy?
I'll tell you this right now. You have no idea who he is. You would never guess him.
Really?
Oh, we didn't mention him last week, so no one we mentioned. Okay,
It's not like a celebrity coach.
No,
Huh? Why?
I prefer it
we,
that way.
we can do that. Let's do this. How did you pick your coach?
How?
Yeah.
I
What
knew
thought,
this
what thought
guy-
process was it?
I knew this guy for years, actually. Even when I back lived in Jersey. He's from New York. So I knew him for years already. Very intelligent, very smart. I'm pretty sure he has degrees in almost everything. And then we talked on the phone for like an hour, and he literally picked me apart head to toe and knew exactly what needed to be done, what needed to be worked on, and how to improve it.
Mhm.
And I've been with him for probably 2 weeks now, and I've already
Okay.
seen improvements.
Really?
He's very like detailed, nothing I'm fucking used to. So I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
You mean nothing you're used to,
But-
like diet wise or training or both?
Both.
So he's doing your training and your diet, like everything.
Mhm.
I'm trying to guess who it is now.
I have two. I know who it could be.
Do you?
I've got one name.
Yeah,
Say
I've
it.
got one name.
Everybody
Well,
say
I'm not
it.
gonna say it because this is gonna go up before, and I don't want to ruin it if I know.
Well,
get it
he's
right.
not gonna admit to it anyway.
Yeah, but 99% of the kids watching this won't even know the names I'm gonna say. So now I'm gonna, I'm still ruining an announcement if I say the two names.
Well, you got to text me and tell me.
What does it start with?
Well, there's two. What's? One sec. Let me mute my thing here.
Wait a minute. Other channels.
Why are you covering us?
Because we're gonna read his lips.
Wait. Why don't you just edit? Why don't you just edit this bit out? Wait. Why don't you just edit this bit out? Like
Because this
genuinely edit it out.
Because this is more fun. Fuck it.
Yeah, but I actually want to know.
Yeah, we'll find out after. We'll just fucking we'll
We'll know tomorrow, I promise.
yeah, we'll know tomorrow.
You said Friday.
Well, I'll put the video up, but I'm gonna put videos up tomorrow. People are gonna be like, oh.
Okay.
Ian's
still
just
trying
in
to
a mime.
guess,
He's
yeah.
just in a mime down there. Like,
Yeah.
No. Fuck. I can't. I'm trying to, Melissa, remember the guy's name. He's Italian.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I know who he is, but I can't remember the name for the fucking life of me.
Is he good? Is he good, Ian?
Yeah. What, no.
Nick, has he coached any pros?
He does coach a lot of pros, but I don't think he's coaching an open bodybuilder.
Okay. Does that worry you?
No.
I'm just asking you, like,
he coaches a lot of bodybuilders.
Oh, okay.
But
is it a JC initial?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not that.
JC?
First name J, last name C.
No.
Oh,
Okay. That was my guess.
I was saying Johnny Castellana. Yeah.
Yeah, just Johnny Castellana. That's who I was going to say. Johnny.
Oh, no.
Or is it PZ?
That's my other one. That was my other one. PV.
PV.
Yeah.
V. For Viz.
No.
No way.
Oh, that's my only.
They were my two.
No. You'll know. You'll find out.
All right. Can we please go back to like some real questions? Because there's people out there that are probably trying to find a coach that don't know what to look for. So I'm actually curious. What is it? Okay, he picked apart your physique. He told you what you needed to do, but
well, to get back to the other part, he coaches a lot of bodybuilders. I don't think he's had the opportunity to coach someone like me,
at
for
your
example.
level. Yeah.
Not even so much at my level, but someone that's
Your
will
size?
just shut the fuck up and follow it to a T.
Okay.
And not because I'm a firm believer to a certain degree, people can argue it, but to a certain degree, a coach is only as good as their clients.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if your client fucks up, it doesn't matter what your coach tells you to do. It's
100%.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And since I don't think he's been given that specific opportunity. So I think, I would like to give him that shot and see what happens.
Do you think that's a gamble?
No, because I know, like I said, he's very smart. He's very intelligent. Like the details that we've just like went over in the past 2 weeks, it's insane.
So can I ask you a couple? I don't know how much. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
You got another guess?
No. I was going to say, because I'm kind of like in a similar boat to that coach, right? When last year when Hunter gave me an opportunity to work with him.
Yes. Yeah.
So I kind of see a similarity. I don't know who this guy is, but I feel like from what Nick's just said, it's easier when you're working with somebody at that level than when I'm working with my guys that are trying to turn pro and this and that. Like
kind of. The only reason
in terms of execution, in terms of how their bodies respond, I mean,
yes,
like, wow, like you just go, oh shit! Like everything I have in here that I put there, as long as it gets executed, works like I know it should.
I agree 100%. The only thing I would say is I feel like peaking somebody who weighs 250, 60, 70 on stage is different than peaking somebody who weighs 200 pounds on stage.
Oh, it is.
That's why my first question was, has he coached anybody your size or your caliber?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's something I would like if
he's definitely coached people my size. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because that's something I would be like.
Well, he's definitely not coached anyone of his caliber. Otherwise, we'd know who the guy was.
Yeah. Okay. Not caliber, but I guess, yeah. I mean, peaking
Very
somebody.
few people in the world have ever coached someone that caliber.
Yeah. So I don't know how much you can divulge, but you said there was a lot of like different stuff that you're not used to. Is there anything you can tell us, like about the diet, for example? Is there something that an example you can give of something you're not used to doing that all of a sudden you're doing?
Yeah, go watch his YouTube.
Shut the fuck up, Ian. I'm trying to run a podcast. All right, podcast is over. We're just all gonna go watch Nick's YouTube.
just put my off-season diet.
Let's just put Nick's YouTube on. We'll all just watch it. How about that? No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious because usually every coach has a little bit different strategy or different technique or, different small things they like to do. So I'm just curious.
Diet-wise, it's not really anything crazy different. Just the way it's structured is different. He has me eating like different carbs, like sweet potatoes, for example. I've never eaten a sweet potato.
Really, eh?
No, unless I was like going out to eat or something.
But with the volume, because you're full off season, right? With the volume, how much is like one meal with sweet potato in it? It's probably quite a lot, right?
Yeah. I wonder if that would cause stomach distress.
Is that not like, you not like farted? Like,
well, what he'll do is it's different. He'll actually use two different carb sources.
Oh, okay.
We use a certain amount of sweet potato mixed with a certain amount of rice.
Yeah, yeah.
Matt Porter used to do that a lot.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like my digestion has been like a lot better within the past 2 weeks. Anyway,
I imagine. I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I imagine that it might be easier to eat 300 or 400 grams of two substances instead of 300 or 400 grams of just rice or just
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that is kind of a cool strategy.
He's very big on digestion. So like certain shit he has me taking, like I never feel bloated at all.
You got to give me that shit because I feel bloated all the time. Got to tell me what the fuck is.
With Patrick, I've done carb ups where we split carb sources. Like say I'll do 300 grams of potato, 200 grams of rice, and we'll do that quite often actually.
Yeah, yeah.
That definitely helps with the digestion.
But you don't do that. You don't do that in the off season, though, Ian?
Not really. More just out of like being a creature of habit. Like it's just easy to make
easier just to make a bunch of
liver. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like I don't like heating up a sweet potato, carving it out. Yeah. It's just like scoop some rice.
You got to cut the sweet potato into like little dimes.
Put it in there. Yeah. Dice it, air fryer.
Yeah, there you go.
Minutes done.
Chop it into.
I just bought an air fryer, so there we go.
when you air fry sweet potato too, it shrinks up so much, making it so easy to eat. Like,
oh, yeah.
I wonder how much of that you actually ruin though in the carb when you overcook it like that though.
I don't think you're ruining.
You're using water. It's water.
Yeah, that's it. It's just dehydrated.
So it's still the same.
Especially in an air fryer. I mean, it's not losing.
There's nowhere for it. Yeah.
No, like if you take a sweet potato,
you're not
right?
denaturing it, if you mean
that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
All right.
No.
So if I take a sweet potato and throw it in the microwave,
it's strictly liquid. It's water. Literally, that's it.
So if I take a sweet potato, throw it in the microwave, and I overcook the fuck out of it, so it's like shrinks from this to this.
Yeah. It's
still the same amount of carbs.
Yes.
All right. Interesting. There you go, Nick. Just take your 400 grams of sweet potato and overcook the fuck out of it so you can eat it in one bite.
Yep.
Somehow that doesn't sound right to me.
It doesn't sound right when you say it, but that's
hilarious. Well, that's what you're saying.
Now I'm just gonna go buy like gigantic 1,000-gram sweet potato
and just overcook it
for like 2 hours until they're like one bite.
I do the opposite. So now I'm in a prep. I have 2 meals that are potato, and I boil them because they gain weight. So
prep of my potato, I'll boil it because I want more. Yeah.
That makes sense. I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
I boiled my chicken for that reason. Not because it's more, just because it tastes like shit and it takes me longer to eat. So it feels like
it boils it in distilled water.
No,
it does taste like shit.
No, I feel like when it tastes like shit, it takes longer to eat, and I feel like I'm not starving because I'm eating more.
Is this the pour in you coming out?
No, that actually is a couple of years ago.
Boiled chicken when you're like I was poor person in a shed.
It's literally just a reflection of his age and nothing else.
What the every time I say anything, you're like, it's because he's old.
Yeah. Old people boil their food. That's what old bodybuilders
I've been doing this for 15 years. It just
that's not much longer than I have. What year did you do your first show?
I was 20. Like first pro show or first
show period.
It was 2001.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
2010.
Oh, fuck.
Really?
Really?
2010. Yeah.
My first show was
2012.
Right.
That's 12 years ago.
That was your first show ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Your first pro show was Orlando.
I turned pro in 2014. I competed 2015 through now. So I've been pro for 8 years.
Wow, you turned pro in 2 years?
I actually turned pro in 1 year. Less than.
Yeah, but that's not fair. He did it like the Caribbean. Nobody was there.
It took me like 10 years to turn pro.
I still would have won Canadian National.
You would not.
Not that year, but the next year.
I had that one in my back pocket. I've been waiting to use it for so long. I was like,
my Caribbean show. Oh my God, man. That show, like, it was such a joke of a show. Like, it was a big show. Like, all the classes had like 15, 20 guys, but the caliber was terrible.
I was actually talking to somebody I forget who I was talking to. Oh, I was talking to one of our athletes, Zach Atkin called me, and we were talking about what shows he's doing next and whatever. And he was talking about doing the USAs and how he really wanted to win the USAs. And that was the only show he was going to do next year. And I was like, dude,
it's a good show.
I said, do the USAs, do the nationals, do the North Americans, do whatever you can get ready for and turn pro. I'm like, nobody gives a shit
where you turn pro
or how you got your pro card. They just care what you did after you got it.
Americans, I think, latch onto this a lot more than Canadians do, though, because I think winning like USAs and these is like a big kind of pride thing. But then people forget, like after 2 years pro, literally no one gives a flying fuck where you turn pro.
No, well, I remember this back when we were coming up. Ian, remember back in the day, there was 4 levels. You'd have to do the Ontario's, which is like our provincials, which is like your, in the US, it's like your state championship. So I remember guys would take like 3rd or 4th or something like that, and they'd qualify for the next level, but they'd be like, no, I got to go back and win the Ontario's. And I'm like, nobody.
When you started, they had Eastern Ontario's and stuff still, right?
Yeah, they had, like, when I started, they had like a regional,
Eastern, Western, Northern, Southern, and then you'd have Ontario's and then national. Yeah.
So I won the local regional, and then I took 3rd at the Ontario, but I didn't go back and do it. I just moved on to nationals. Yeah. Because I'm like, nobody gives a shit where you fucking placed at your state championship or whatever the fuck it is. So for anybody out there listening, same advice I give Zach: if you can turn pro anywhere, like look at it. And I actually used you as an example, Ian. I said, Ian turned pro in the fucking Caribbean. I'm like, nobody cares. Nobody remembers. He's a top fucking Olympian now.
Regan, didn't he?
They will now.
Now they know.
I mean, Regan turned pro at some random show too, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, and Chris Bumstead didn't even win the overall. He lost to Justin Rodriguez.
There you go. So
I didn't know Regan turned pro at like the Arnold Brazilers.
Yeah, see, like one of those.
Maybe, maybe. Yeah. So just actually makes the point even more. Like nobody cares, man. Get your pro card. Get your.
That's why now that I've won 4 pro shows and come 2nd at the Arnold and 7th at the Olympia, nobody cares I won fucking Cancun pro, or Cancun.
That's why turning pro in England up until 2018 meant something, because pretty much everyone that won it was the UK BFF at the time. Everyone that won that and won the pro card, there was only one pro card.
Yeah, so if you got it, you were going to be
for the whole year in all weight class. So you had to win your weight class and you had to win the overall at the end of the year, and it was one person.
Yeah,
and literally, like if you go back, they've all been Olympians.
That's how it was for us, eh? Like when I turned pro, it was only 1 card or 2 cards max given out at the entire national.
There weren't even 2.
No, I know, but there was a couple years where they did 1 in Canada, and there was no North Americans, and you couldn't go anywhere else and compete. It was just it. You get your one chance every year.
If you look at past winners, it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna. You need someone like James that will rattle them off, but it's like Flex, Dorian,
the UK winners.
Nathan,
there's a lot of great bodybuilders.
Killers on there.
Yeah.
Up until you had like Luke and then James, and James was the last one to win the real overall British title.
Well, the culture there is very hardcore bodybuilding, man. Like it's no joke in the UK to fucking be a top bodybuilder. In Canada, it's weird. There's been like years where it's been up and down. It's been more so lately, but like we don't have the same culture here that you guys have in the UK.
No, there's no hardcore bodybuilding culture really in Canada. It's very small.
No,
there's a big fitness culture. There's a big fitness culture, but not bodybuilding culture.
Not hardcore like the UK.
The Alpha Elite Gymshark kind of culture is quite big, and like the men's physique, classic physique culture, especially with.
I didn't know that
Canadian, but
I didn't know that because I've got a lot of clients, obviously from being on here, that are from Canada. So for me, I'm like, I have a ton of Canadian clients.
Well, there's a lot of
bodybuilders.
I'll tell you this,
but I'm skewed.
So recently, with probably after my generation, probably with Ian, and then even after Ian, probably more so with Regan and Chris, the fitnessy bodybuilding has really exploded. But even the guys you coach, even though they're bodybuilders and they're competing in bodybuilding, the bodybuilding culture here is not as hardcore as it is in the UK.
Not even close.
Like you guys still have that like nasty Dorian Yates kind of mentality.
I think I think Dorian has pretty much paved that way.
Exactly.
Yeah. But we didn't have anyone that paved that in Canada.
We didn't have that.
I mean, before Dorian, we probably didn't have that. Dorian created it, and then since then, if you got slightly into bodybuilding, you knew Dorian was your yardstick.
Yeah. So for us,
if Canadians are doing that now, it's because they followed Fouad or I.
Well, no, I mean, I think for us, like our measuring stick, if you want to talk about like Dorian like that, was Frank McGrath. Yeah. But Frank, although he was a great bodybuilder, didn't have like a really hardcore like Dorian Yates kind of style. So it never took hold.
He had the hardcore look and feel, but wasn't really like a hardcore Yeah.
And then I never had that as much either. Like I trained hard and stuff, but I didn't have like Dorian Yates mentality, right? So we never had that kind of like And then
and
now,
even in the US, you get quite a bit of pockets of it, like
yeah,
you'll get guys that are like, Menser style, and like there's Americans that have kind of been like that. So you do still get it, but Canada never really had anyone like that. No.
and now I think the benchmark now is Chris. So you get a lot of these more fitnessy, classic physique kind of guys who want to look good and look pretty. And it's that hardcore, dirty bodybuilding is like, it's kind of eluded Canada. It's more of a UK thing.
Yeah.
And then I also think of like the East Coast. You think of East Coast bodybuilding in the US. Yeah, they also have that, like, or the Midwest even. They have that, like,
I think Midwest I always go to.
Yeah. And West Coast is more like the bikini classic physique, like
That's right. Yeah. Anyway, Iain, how are you doing, man? How's your off season going? What are you doing this year? You're doing Tampa, right? So you're not prepping for a while.
I'm actually going to do Vancouver.
When's Vancouver? July?
Yeah, second week of July. I still might do Texas as well, but I'm going to do Vancouver. Yeah.
What changed your plans?
I don't know. Just Patrick and I had a conversation. He suggested it, asked what I thought about it, just for timing. That it gives us to have a little break between there and the Olympia, or do that in Texas gives us more time. Like it just made sense in terms of the weeks, and like I don't feel there's too much advantageous about pushing this off season like that much longer. Like I'm not going to try and push for 310, 320. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I've made good progress, and I don't want to stay this weight and like this for too much longer. And eat this amount of food. So I think it'll be good to start coming down.
You're isn't Toronto like 2 weeks before Vancouver usually?
No, it's first week of June.
So it's 6 weeks this year. It's a month. Yeah.
So it's like 15 weeks to Toronto right now. It's pretty close.
Yeah, but you can get ready in like 10.
I can get ready for that show, but I don't want to push that fast.
The only reason I'm saying anything is I know you've always wanted to win Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start with Vancouver. One Canadian show at a time, I guess. Yeah. You've won Vancouver. I'm just following in your footsteps.
I was just going to say, you just want to win it because I want it. So you can say,
yeah. That's it. Too bad they can't bring back the Oh no, there is Orlando this year.
Is there?
Holy shit! I'm just going to do Vancouver and Orlando, and that's it.
And then just erase my name from the record books.
Then you just never existed.
I still got the title for those years. You don't get to take them away from me.
Yeah, no, because I'm Canadian too. So I'm like the Canadian that also won those. Yours are free.
You're such an asshole.
You know what I went and did today? Actually, I went and got full body CT imaging. So like heart, full organ, everything.
They do that in Florida, eh?
Yeah, man. I literally just fucking went to a place that was like an hour away from here. And it was this is
an hour away?
It was in Boca, like Deerfield Beach.
The one I went to was like 20 minutes away.
Really? Well, this place we found because it was
they put me in this weird machine. And then the girl was making a joke and was like, I don't think you're gonna fit. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Well, you gotta put your arms up.
Yeah, you gotta go like this and shit. Yeah. Hold your breath. Yeah. Like, fuck this, man.
Yeah, so we went because they actually had a Groupon on heart scans.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it was $30 for the heart scan instead of like $700.
Amazing.
But then we got upsold, which we shouldn't have, because thinking of the deal it's so good.
Yeah.
But then the guy's like, well, it's usually $3,000 to get full circulatory imaging. Like, we'll do everything, but we'll do it today for $750. So
they put you back up to $700.
But we got everything. Done.
So what is it?
Cardiac CT, like liver, kidneys, pancreas.
So wait a second. Explain to me, like in detail, what it does. Does it measure the size? Does it measure the function? Like, what is exactly is it doing?
It's just imaging of it, so it can see if there's if you have inflammation or like fatty liver disease, or if there's any kind of like, say you had
any blockages in your heart.
Blockages. Because we got a calcium score. See, we did a calcium score with our cardiac CT.
Okay, awesome.
So then, but yeah, we got it all the way up here. So even thyroid, we actually did. So if I have thyroid issues going on, we'll see that too. We'll literally see everying, literally every single thing.
Honestly, I would fly down there just to get that done.
I'm gonna say that's worth it. Even for $700, that's worth.
So let me ask you this: does it also do images of like your bowels and your intestines and see if anything's like everything?
Yeah, everything.
Wow, I would totally pay to come down and do that.
Yeah, he's like, we can see if there's anything in there, like literally every single thing we can see. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
For $750, man, it's a pretty good deal.
I'm coming down. I'm gonna stay at your place. I'm gonna go there and get imaging done. No, that's fucking a really.
I don't even think it took long. I only think we made the appointment like a couple weeks ago, like not very far,
Ben, is there anything like that around your house?
I'm just not at my house. No, it's fuck all at my house.
No,
It's a gym.
not in Weatherford, but I mean like in Fort Worth or Dallas or anything.
There's a ton of medical. I'm actually just looking it up now because I need to do that. That's what I was looking for.
Why don't you wait? We'll do it together when I come down there in fucking June.
Yeah, I'll find somewhere.
Yeah.
Or if someone's listening on here and is in the Fort Worth area and knows, then
Yeah. DM Ben.
we'll book. Yeah, no, fuck off. No, in the comments, just write in the comments.
No, don't write in the comments.
If anyone
DM.
else is watching this and we got ripped off by spending $750 for our full body, tell me as well. Did we get swindled? Were we swindled? You told us it was $2,500 usually.
The Arnolds is around the corner.
The Arnold, yeah.
The Arnolds.
I'm changing my prediction.
What?
What's
To
your
what?
Wait,
I
let me
got
see- let me see.
Brandon. I'm taking Regan's getting knocked down a peg or two.
Why do you
taking
say
him.
that? Uh-oh. Why do you
Just
say
from what
that?
I've seen.
Yeah, he's looking
I
a
think-
little soft.
Yeah, I
He's looking
can't
a
tell
little
if it's
soft.
extreme. I can't tell if it's extreme flatness, but like when I've seen him doing those shots, like it just looks super not hard.
He's super flat, but Milos had him on like 0 carbs, so yeah, he's flat.
Okay,
But
Ben,
I just-
you have Brandon, Brett,
Regan.
Regan, Kuklo, Justin. That's what you have so far.
Yeah, Regan's gonna.
Justin's definitely
Kuklo.
Regan.
I think Kuklo might.
So Regan's gonna be fourth.
I think
Fifth.
Brandon, Brett in no order. Brandon,
we need
Brett,
no order.
Kuklo.
We need an
No,
order.
that's just his top three, he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, those top 3, and then the rest of, like I said.
I think Justin looks really good.
Does
I
looks
think
really good.
Justin looks really good too. And forget, I won't say that. But I think Justin looks really good.
Say it.
You gotta
Say
say
it.
What?
you can't go, I'm not gonna say, you gotta say it now.
Well, I just think his triceps looks really good.
Nick, tell
Oh, yeah.
Nick,
Oh.
What? I'm just saying.
Break it up. Ben, you're breaking up.
Nick tells us your coach.
Ben, you froze.
Ben, you froze.
That's a
Say it
funny
again.
Now you're gonna get some hate.
Why? Why am I gonna get hate?
This is his country internet, eh?
What the fuck?
He's starting to Rodriguez again.
He looks
It's like a
he's
picture
doing-
of his face. Look at his face.
Okay, you're back. Why am I
You're
gonna
back.
get hate?
I'm back. Because you're starting Rodriguez again.
What am I stabbing Regan in the what? What did I do to Regan?
What
You're
the fuck did you do now, Fouad?
slamming.
Ben keeps freezing.
You're slamming Rodriguez again.
I'm not
Oh,
slamming Rodriguez. I
Rodriguez.
just said he looks better. I didn't say he's bad. I said he looks amazing.
Oh,
I said I got him in like third or fourth. I said his triceps look better.
oh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were slamming him.
We
Sorry.
No.
thought it was a facetious better.
No, I was being
Sarcastic,
serious. Look
but-
at this. Look at his,
Okay, all right.
his triceps.
Yeah, but it's still flat. It's still flat here though.
But it's better. It's fuller, man. It looks better.
That side chest is fucking nasty, though.
This one here.
His
Yeah.
chest looks really good. I don't know if this is after a chest workout, but that shit looks good.
I'm telling you, his arms look better. His arms look great here.
Oh, he looks great. I mean, I fucking thought these pictures look crazy. Look at that back, man. His back lat is
Look at his fucking waist is in.
His waist looks really good.
His fucking arms look better. Like whatever he's been doing training wise,
I think he's gonna shock some people too.
he's gonna suck this all down by next week, and he's gonna be fucking.
He changes so much the last 2 weeks, man.
I
It's
know.
fucking wild.
He's working with AJ, right?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be in contention with Kuklo and Brett. I really do.
We gotta think of it this way. He was fourth when me and
Yeah.
Ian did it last year.
Yeah.
He's very deceiving because I think people are writing him off a little bit because he's not totally shredded yet. But when he pulls this all together next week, it's going to be crazy because his structure is so fucking wide.
He's not. He's just like looks like he's just holding water, you know.
But I'm just saying, like when he's standing by himself, like he doesn't look overly huge.
No, but
But-
when you see even how big he is shoulder to shoulder on stage.
Yeah,
that's-
when you see him in the lineup, you're like, wait a minute, like this back
He's a
all of a
fucking
sudden.
yeah. No, he's good. He's
he's
good.
one of the wider guys shoulder to shoulder out there for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
actually,
but here's what I'm interested to see because his lat spread is super wide, but Brandon's lat spread is crazy wide too.
That's true.
And I've not seen Justin on stage with somebody that can hang with him on the width, but I think Brandon can.
yeah, Brandon.
Brandon
can.
can.
But
Yeah.
I think Brett, Kuklo, and Justin are going to be very close for second. And Bonak,
I've seen-
I don't
That's
know if
gonna be the
Bonak.
first
I don't know if Bonak will be able to compete with those three unless he's the older version of Bonac, like 2019 Bonac.
Here's the thing with Kuklo could be hit or miss, right?
I don't think so. His latest photos look really, really good.
Like he's in shape.
Yeah.
I know he's trying to come in more peeled this year.
Yeah, he did. He said he was going to come in lighter.
But here's the thing: I see less holes with someone like Brett than I do Justin in their physique. If they're like for like in condition, I see less weaknesses on Brett.
Brett is more complete. I will give you that, with less weak points. But when Justin is absolutely peeled, I think he will have
a freak,
maybe more of a wow factor.
He gets very hard.
Yeah. When he was standing next to Iain in New York, they were very, very close.
Yeah.
And Ian's a wide fucking guy. And Justin compared with him width-wise. I think the only reason... go ahead.
But take complete... say Brett has more complete or has less weak points. I also think Brett flows better.
Oh yeah,
I think structure is better as well. Like so if they're
just going to be down
similar
next to each other.
There's no doubt about that.
If they're peaked similarly and condition is like for like, I think Brett's a better bodybuilder on stage.
Not that simple. It's not that simple. I've seen it numerous times in my career where the most complete guy wasn't necessarily the winner. Sometimes wow factor matters. So it doesn't matter just because Brett looks prettier and he's got less weak points doesn't necessarily outweigh size always.
Yeah.
So it depends how big Brett is on stage.
But for the wow factor to overtake that, it's got to be by a fucking margin. You've got to be like, holy.
Well, that's what I said. That's why I said it depends how big Brett is on stage.
I think they're too close, too similar for the wow factor to take him ahead of where.
That's what you think right now. This is what I was saying about Justin. Until you see him on stage next to Brett, you're not going to know.
Yeah, that's why I think Ramy has that wow factor, but Ramy's so fucking wow. It's
no, but I don't think you need to be that much of a wow. Listen, I've seen Ben Pekulski beat people that were more complete.
Just by having wow factor
and better bodybuilders, just because he walked out there with massive shoulders and massive legs and looked wide as fuck. He had no chest, he had no chest and no back. He still beat people.
Zero back.
Yeah, but not at the Arnold.
He took second at the Arnold one year.
Second at the Arnold.
Yeah, I'm talking about to win an Arnold. To
win.
No, I'm just talking about two guys standing next to each other. I'm not talking about winning. All I'm saying is, look, I'm not saying I don't have Brett in second. All I'm saying is sometimes the least amount of weak points is not always the winner, because I think the one thing Justin has on his side, he has weak points, right? His legs don't always necessarily match his upper body. Sometimes his stomach hangs out a little bit. Sometimes his triceps maybe not big enough for the rest of his body. I understand all those weak points, but he also has super wide shoulders, a massive back, and a wow factor that I don't think other guys have. Yeah, when I saw him in the lineup in New York with Iain, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Right. It was like,
he's going to be 265 on stage. So he'll be 15 pounds heavier than Brett. Approximately.
And I think he's a couple inches shorter than Brett. So he's going to look
10 pounds heavier. I think Brett will be like 255. So
and he's shorter than Brett. So he's going to look thicker. And I just wonder, and I'm not saying it's Brett. Yeah, he's short.
I don't think
he's short.
No, I don't think he's shorter than Brett. No.
Well, you're shorter than Brett, aren't you?
No, I think Brett's only like 5'9", 5'10".
No, he's taller than me for sure. I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'10".
Okay, so he's an inch taller, whatever. We'll see how they are on stage. We'll see what they look like on stage. I'm not saying Justin can beat Brett. I'm just saying I think it's going to be a really good matchup.
I agree that him, Kuklo, and Brett are a good trio to match up there.
The more I keep seeing people's pictures and stuff posted, I'm like, I still have Brandon at the top. I have Brett second, and Kuklo and Justin are right there hanging with them. And then I think Samson's starting to creep up too. I think Samson and Regan's going to be a really good fight too, because Samson's starting to look good. And I feel like him and Regan are going to be similar in condition.
I'm worried that Samson, here's my concern with Samson. I feel like he should have taken the full year and done the Olympia and put on that and bridge that gap in size for his frame. Because I feel like they didn't have barely any time from the end of last year to starting his prep this year. How much did he really grow? And he does need time to put some size on. Is he going to have that time after the after the Arnold between then and the Olympia? You know,
I think
whereas
you're
if he
right.
had an extent,
I think you're right, Ben. But sometimes you have to remember that Samson's not a young guy either, right? So Samson's trying to probably capitalize on a career, probably trying to build a fan base, trying to get some momentum going. And I think if Samson can come in and beat Regan or even beat Steve or even be compared well with these guys, that really ups his stock and really builds a bigger fan base for him. So
look, it swings and roundabouts, right? There's pros and cons to both decisions.
Yeah. And speaking speaking solely from a competitive standpoint, you're never wrong to take time to build more muscle, right? But if we're factoring in a career with a fan base and momentum and maybe Samson's just more focused when he's dieting. Maybe the rebound will help him and he'll actually do really well come Olympia time.
But imagine him with 10 pounds of stage weight on him.
Oh, 100%.
He moves from where we're talking about him now into that next
conversation with Brett. And
I actually said that to him after when he won Prague.
Yeah.
When he won Prague, I said, you should probably hang it up now and like just start putting on some size. And then he went ahead and did another show the week after. I think he just likes to compete. I think he just likes to be on stage. He likes to entertain. I think it's his thing, right? So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Where do you guys think Samson can beat Regan?
Yes.
Yes. All of you?
Yes.
Ben, you're still.
I think he can. I'm not sure he will.
Well, he's already proven that he can. Do you think he will?
But Regan's also beating him. Like
I know. That's what I'm saying. So they've both proven they can beat each other. So who do you think will walk away at the Arnold with it?
We'll see who Milos likes better. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking.
Milos.
I'm picking Samson.
Yeah. Regan, I feel like Regan's physique, he's got a really, really nice physique, but it's almost like he has to be perfectly prepped to win or to look as good as he can. You know what I mean?
Regan?
Yeah. If he's off even a little, it just doesn't look the same.
I still have a little more faith that I think, even though his photos aren't super impressing me the last couple of days, that there's a method to the madness,
Yeah.
And then it'll come back around. But I would like to see, if you were pushing carbs that low, I would at least just like see a thinner texture to the skin, Yeah. Like flatness is one thing, but when I'm flat and I'm super dry, I'm still super dry, Like it might not be pop and there might not be as much detail because there's no push, but the skin's still thin.
Someone like Samson, he could be running him flat, and you know how those black guys just stay wobbly and round.
Yes.
So he could be in exactly the same boat.
Yeah.
They just wear it differently, They wear that flatness different.
Does the veteran pull ahead all these guys? Like, are we not giving Kuklo enough?
I think he can.
Yeah, I mean, Steve could be second. I mean, he can be as high as second and he can be as low as sixth. I think that's kind of where he is.
Let me see if I can find this one photo I'm looking for.
This is what we said last time. You could throw 2 to 10 up in the air and they land and you go, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if I can find it.
I feel like Regan and Samson are really, not to move past Steve, we'll come back to that when you get to his picture. I feel like they're in a similar boat where they both need a slightly extended off season. And once they've done that, they put themselves into higher contention,
But I think they're both kind of the same that way, because I know Regan likes to compete a lot too. Like, I don't know if these guys maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I have to talk to them, but I don't know if they like the off season as much as they should.
I really feel like they could go break into the top 10, for instance, if they had that year.
Well, Regan with 10 pounds of muscle and good conditioning could break into the top 5. I mean, so could Samson. If you put 10 pounds of muscle on Samson,
structurally, their frames are just.
If you could put 10 pounds on either one without blowing out their stomachs at all, they're dangerous for everybody.
You can say that for a lot of fucking guys, though.
No, because a lot of guys are already.
Ian just put 20 pounds on.
Yeah.
No. I know that sounds like a stupid comment.
Quinton,
The reason I'm saying it is because they're still growing. Like, I still feel maybe Samson's a little older, but Regan's still growing. That's why I'm saying there's a lot of guys that once they get to 250, 260, that's kind of it. They don't get too much bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like Regan still has a lot of room to grow. He's got a very big frame. So
Regan could be a real fucking threat in 3-4 years time.
Sure can.
This is why I don't think, for people who are watching or wondering why I'm not giving Bonac the amount of credit he deserves, it's not because I don't like William Bonac. I think he's an awesome bodybuilder, but I saw this come up, and this is kind of what I'm basing it on.
Yeah, I saw this.
This is the William Bonac who we remember.
Wait, should I be embarrassed? Should I be embarrassed that still beat me on the right? That's a little embarrassing for me, right?
Well, it's still a great
You're
bodybuilder.
about to kind of shit on it, and like he beat me, so like that sucks for me. You know?
But no, I wasn't going to shit on it. Listen, this is still a great physique, but this is the best in the world, or one of.
No, I know.
Everything
the left looks fucking insane. I mean,
like this physique.
everything has gone down.
everything.
Yeah.
He's got a little more quad detail, but then they lost 40%
Oh,
size.
it wasn't worth the trade-off.
No.
So I guess the question is, oh, look at this. That's got to
What?
suck. That's some kind of calcium buildup or something on his knee.
He already had
Is it
it.
on-
Yeah,
is
it's
it
here
with-
too. Yeah. I wonder if that hurts. I know I got shit like that going on, so I wonder. So this is why I've been saying the things I've been saying about William. I don't know if this is because of COVID and traveling and hotels and
But
quarantine.
This example right here is exactly why I thought he was going to do good. Because I thought that the look on the right was a diminished look because of factors,
Yeah.
and that he still has a little more to regain, you know?
Yes. And that's why I'm having trouble placing him, because if this William shows up, he can beat Brandon.
Yeah.
2017, yeah, is wild.
I mean, that William has beaten Brandon. So
Yeah.
Yes.
but I just don't know if we're going to see that William again, because, you know, 4 years in age between 30 and 34 does nothing to your physique. In fact, you get better. 4 years in age between 40 and 44 is a fucking drastic difference. Like when you start aging, it fucking comes really fast.
It comes quick. Yeah.
So I don't know if he can, I don't know if that 2021 physique we're looking at can go back to the 2017 physique.
I don't know why, but this just made me, I think I figured out who Nick's coach is.
What the fuck is what's wrong with you? You've been thinking about it the whole time, haven't you?
No, but it just, I don't know why I seen that. It just like sparked my mind. Now I think I know.
Okay. Well, do you want to take a guess or do you want to just leave it?
Can I say a letter?
Yeah.
First name, first letter.
First name, first letter.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
It's going to kill him for the rest of the podcast. It's gonna be...
Who are you going to say then?
Oscar.
Oh, I can't see him with
Oh,
Oscar.
that's a good guess. But no.
I could see him with Oscar if he's trying to put on size. I don't know if I see him with Oscar trying to refine. Is Oscar a refining kind of coach?
Oh, but I mean, it wasn't the other two guys. It's an Italian New Yorker, not currently working.
Is
with any
Oscar Italian? No, he's like, isn't he Latino?
Oscar.
He's from New York. He's from New York.
He's just, yeah, he's a New York guy. They're like Puerto
They're
Rican.
all Italian.
Puerto Rican or Italian.
One of the two, Puerto Rican or Italian. One of the two. Just that's bad. But yeah, so I was thinking him. That made sense.
While we're here, we should take a look at this freak. I cannot believe this. Like the tricep, delt, upper chest is fucking crazy.
I'll honestly say, surprisingly, even in this picture, it looked better in person.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, this is when he signed with Hosstile, and this guy looks like he ate this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's like 15 pounds between those photos.
Yeah, it's nuts. The amount of time. I mean, fuck. This is
You know-
only.
you know- wait. You know the thing? He did the Chicago, and then he stayed on diet for like 10 fucking weeks for that guest appearance he did.
Yeah.
So he didn't even jump into an off season. Right, his off season was actually shorter than right after Chicago. He didn't shut it down. He stayed pretty tight up until him and Hunter did that guest pose. Then he started eating.
So just to put a button on what I said about Justin, I think if Brett is matching up size wise, there's no way Justin beats him. The only way Justin beats Brett is if he looks bigger.
Justin is still a little bit bigger than Brett. I will 100% admit that.
Yeah.
But
like Ben said, it depends how much. Like,
yeah, I think also Justin is like kind of a little bit bigger than me, and I've never lost to Justin. So it's like, you know, and I think Brett is a little bit more complete than me, to be honest.
Justin's a big dude.
Justin's really big, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin's a big dude.
it's going to be interesting.
When
It's
you
going to
see
be.
him standing backstage from behind, his back is one of the widest guys you'll ever see. It's crazy.
It's going to be really interesting to see this lineup because there's a lot of guys, and I know we've said this about a few shows, but this one's really going to set up the rest of the year because like Brett is trying to jump over a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And Justin is trying to move ahead from that 9th place. The last couple of years, he's been like 9th, 10th or whatever, the last couple of years at the Olympia.
He was 8th this past year, Justin. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to move up into that upper level.
Yeah.
So and then Kuklo is trying to regain his shit. So it's like, it's really interesting, and then
It's
Samson.
going to be a good Arnold.
Yeah.
There's a lot of storylines.
Yeah. Samson and Regan are trying to break down
to go back to Bonac real quick, I'm super cynical on him. But it's because I'm such a fan of what he was.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I'm just like, I don't see it anymore.
Yeah.
And I just have that. I have that in my head so much that I can't see it again. So I'm like, no, he's faded.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same way I feel about Cedric. It's like, you remember Cedric when he was fresh. And then the last time we saw Cedric, and there could have been a lot of things going on, maybe injuries, maybe whatever. So I don't want to say anything, but like, you think to yourself, can he get that other look back? And I'm the same way with you. When I think of Bonac, I'm like, that 2017 look is fucking just lights out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nick, how do you think you would have done against the 2017 Bonac?
I would have spanked that ass.
Crazy. Is it like he's also posing it a lot more closed in, don't you find it? It's kind of a bad picture representation, but like, because if you actually look,
He's posing it differently.
Yeah, if you actually look at the arm and the delt and the chest, the only thing is that he's closed in his shoulders and his chest more. Because look at how his traps are. His traps are flattened out on the left and they're squeezed up on the right. Obviously his legs lost size, but I don't think his upper body lost as much size as this photo is demonstrating.
I think so, man.
No,
look at the fullness. Look at the fullness of the arm, man. It's not even close. Look at the fullness. Look at the round.
It's almost the same.
It's not the same. It's literally
look
not.
At that left arm. Look at the left arm, especially.
Dude, it's literally not even close, man.
Yeah, but that's because of how it's turned and posed, not more because of the muscle. I don't think as much.
I don't think so. They're both flat to the camera, man. He's lost size. He's lost size everywhere. It's not just legs.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what the actual weight difference between these two is.
Yeah,
I mean, his chest has more detail on the left, whereas on the right, if he's more closed in, it should be more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You think that's more than a 10-pound difference between those? If you think.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what's weird about weight, Ian? So I was still 280 up until like fucking 2 months ago, but it just doesn't look like the same 280.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean.
It's hard to judge with weight because like the muscle's still there, but the muscle looks different.
It's different. Yeah.
Yeah. I think when you're younger, I don't know what it is, if it's water or glycogen or how the muscle stores the water or the glycogen, but just the muscle will always look rounder and fuller when you're young and fresh. I think as you get older, it starts to get straighter and more jagged, starts to lose that round, clean look to it. So yeah, I don't know how much weight, but I'm in your boat, Ben. I'm a huge fan of fucking William, and I hope he proves us all wrong. I hope that fucking William shows up. That's what I really would love to see. That if he shows up like his old self, it'd be fucking holy. Everybody would be blown away.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I get that. I get that almost like fear. And then I have it with like UFC fights as well, when they do one fight too many, and you're like, please don't. Like when Phil did the Olympian, I'm like, oh, please don't, because I just love how you were. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Phil had to really prove it to himself that he was done.
But there's two different sides to this. There is the competitor side, and then there's the fan side. As the fan, we hate to see it. We understand why Phil does it,
But I don't think Phil was in that boat though, where it was like too much. You know what I mean? Like he didn't get spanked.
He went from a dominant champion to go fourth.
Was he third or fourth?
No,
fourth?
He was second,
Fourth.
wasn't he?
No,
he was only second.
He might be third. He might be third. Yeah.
I think he was third because Brandon was second.
Brandon was second.
No, Hadi was
guys. I think
Hadi was fourth that year.
I think Phil was second.
No, Phil was not second.
No, it was Ramy, Brandon, Phil, Hadi. Ramy,
definitely those four.
Brandon,
Phil. Look it up.
Hadi.
Look it up.
I'm not laughing because you're wrong. I'm laughing because you're so adamant about it.
He was not second. Period.
Okay, that's fine. I
know.
It was Ramy, Brandon, Phil, Hadi, Bonac.
Regardless of whether he was second, fourth, fifth, doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is I don't feel like Phil exhausted his career the way, like, to that fan perspective where you're like, oh, please don't do another show.
And to me, he did, because
Yeah.
he was just.
I feel like Ronnie did that. I feel like when I think of Ronnie Coleman, I'm like, when he lost to Jay and then he kept doing shows, I was like,
Yeah.
Because his physique had changed so much. I don't know how much.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying he didn't. I agree. I think he did too many too.
Do you think Phil's physique changed that much though? I know it changed, but not to the point where you're like, oh, please don't do another one.
Winning, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you put 20. What?
Look, he still looked great.
Put 2011. Put 2011 Phil up against Ramy. He beats Ramy.
I get it. I personally, I guess it's each fan's perspective. I personally didn't. I'm like, I don't think it was like, okay, stop already. Like, I just didn't get that feeling with Phil.
No, but if he'd have walked away, I'd have been like, oh, I'm really happy he did, because he left. He just walked away.
I didn't think so, because I didn't feel like he was done. I felt like he lost to Sean because his stomach was distended, not because
I think we all kind of felt in our stomachs that his stomach, felt in our hearts that his stomach wasn't going to get better. You know?
No, I know, but that was my hope. So I think as a fan of the sport, this is what I saw. Sean beat him because his stomach was distended, but the rest of his physique was still good.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, okay, he had hernia surgery. If he can come back and get the stomach in check, he can be that Phil that he was against Sean, which is still a great Phil.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was too much. I kind of wanted to see the experiment. And then he did the experiment and it still wasn't the same Phil. So I was like, I think that's why I was cool with it. I'm like, I want to see if he's able to fix the stomach. And then he wasn't. Or he was able to fix the stomach, but the whole physique kind of suffered.
Yeah. That was the point.
Yeah. Anyway,
I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't have been mad if he hadn't tried. You know,
you wouldn't have wondered though. There's not a part of you that would have wondered like what he would have looked like after the surgery. And
I wouldn't
really, Yeah, I think I was hoping to see the kind of like a resurrection of sorts. I guess it's the same thing. It's
if he'd come back and fucking smoked everyone, that would have been sick for sure.
Yeah, so it's like hindsight's 2020, right? Like, and the same thing with Kai, right? Like as a fan of the sport, I'm like, man, I wish Kai would have came back like. You know, not now, obviously it's too late now, but like a few years later, he would have come back and done something. Anyway. Okay, let's do some questions.
That's okay.
Choose one: facial hair, no head hair, or head hair, no facial hair.
So
come again.
Head hair, no facial hair, no head hair.
Yeah.
So be
I want head hair.
So it's be underneath. Yeah.
Well, Nick's got facial hair too.
Well, I don't need it. I want head hair though.
Yeah, head hair.
I take head hair too. Yeah. No, it's okay. You're like, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
Don't be sorry, Ian. You're right behind me. You're right there.
I'm next in line for sure.
If you could win, let's say, a couple Olympias, but not remember them.
You want to know something funny? Speaking of this, you know, with hair loss, you know, what are the, you know, they talk about like when someone dies or something bad happens, they have like the 7 stages of grief or whatever, you know, where it's like, what is it? Like denial, anger, denial, acceptance, you know? I feel like I'm like in my acceptance stage of my hair.
Are you?
Now. Yeah, like at first I was denial. I'm like, no, it's not bad, man. What are you talking about? You know, like it's good. Come on, like, you know.
Did you go through?
Like, hair's light, and then I was kind of mad about it. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna get it fixed. And now I'm like, whatever. You know, like
I'm in the mad phase.
Yeah.
Are you?
So on the way to the barbers, I was saying to Denise, I actually had the conversation with my friend from back home, and I'm like, when I get back in September, we're gonna go to Turkey because this shit up here is like this. It's like it's going back here. I'm like, hey, come. Oh.
Well, the beauty is you guys are both married, so it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Well, it does. My wife could find me ugly and divorce me.
I don't think she's that shallow.
No, she isn't. But still.
That's like if you think she would divorce you if you got fat.
See this is where we're at. Look,
do you think she would divorce you if you got fat?
How fat? Like,
let's say you got. Let's say you got. Let's say you got like.
Has he got the dad bod?
Let's say 300 pounds, but like 200 pounds of muscle only.
No.
I'd be scared for your health.
She says she'd be scared for my health, but that's it.
Yeah, and see, if she got fat, would you leave her?
No, I'd like it.
You'd like it.
See, this is it. Anger, depression, denial, bargaining, acceptance. I literally had all those stages getting to acceptance.
Yeah.
No.
Are you in full acceptance though?
I'm getting there. I'm
I don't
still
think-
barbing
I
a
don't
little
think you
bit,
are.
but
Waves. It's waves in and out.
it's waves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I still don't want you to look at it, but like I'll talk to you.
On your terms.
Yeah.
Dude, the waves part lasts like 6 years.
Yeah, on my terms, Ben, like let me bring it up. Don't be like, hey, like your hair's balding. I'll be like, yeah, it is, isn't it? I'll be like, fuck you, motherfucker. You know?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
it
like,
was like
that's like when that's like after I've done a show and people are like, oh, your face has got really fat. I'm like, I get pissed at them. But
Yeah.
if I bring it up,
it's
I'm
okay
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like a year ago I thought about growing my hair back. The waves go on forever. You're always like,
Please, bro. Where where would it grow? Where?
Yeah, where would
Like,
your hair?
what's
It
the-
would-
what's
it
the
would-
pattern?
it would grow everywhere, but more so on the sides,
Arse on the top.
and it would be very
So
thin.
James,
on
like
top.
James.
No, but James, I think James is actually bald on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have hair, but it's just thin.
Huh?
So why don't you grow it back but just get a fade like I've got here and then have thin?
It's shitty. It's just I'd rather be bald.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried. I can't put in the time. Once it gets kind
There's
of
there's not enough for the hawk.
no,
You could like try and
No,
push it in.
it
to the
actually
middle.
started going bald like right here. So like the front of the hawk is gone.
I like
Yeah.
your bald head. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I'm okay with my bald head, but I'm just saying like the acceptance phase, it doesn't. It takes a long time to fully accept it.
Well, there's
You know
still
what?
more stages after that. There's still guilt, shock, pain, sadness. Like,
I had
There's
sadness
lots
for a
of-
little while.
You know, I
do you
I'm
bake your head
actually-
every day? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go on.
Go ahead. No, I
Do you
use
pick your head
I use the Philips
Like,
one
sorry. Do you shave your head every day?
every other day.
Every other day?
Yeah, because if I let it go,
So-
I have the Mr. Burns, and I feel really old when
Go
I.
ahead, man.
So you know, I like went through phases of dyeing my hair. Well, I buzz cut it like last year sometime. Remember, I took it really short,
Yeah.
just so I could start growing again. Well, this is what's fucking scaring me. I have those like grooves in my head now.
Oh no!
I've got like Ben Pollock has those.
Don't
like,
go bald. Don't go
Yeah,
bald.
and I'm like, well, fuck.
That's
'Cause
when I would
used to shave-
worry.
Yeah, so I used to have my head like shaved as a kid when we go on like vacation to anywhere because I want to swim and be in and out of the pool and not worry about hair. So I used to shave it when I was like 13, and I'd have like yours.
Yeah.
Now, the last time I cut it, I was like, "What are these fucking
Oh,
lines?"
no.
in my,
There
like,
was a
it's
guy.
like, you know, when you see like those puppies and they got the extra.
Yeah, the
like,
wrinkle
spots?
dogs. Yeah.
That's what I've got fucking
You
here.
definitely had some of those.
I don't have any of those.
When you were heavy, you had those.
No, I have a hot dog neck. That's different.
Oh, you had the what's his
No,
name?
I have a hot dog neck.
What's that?
No,
It's like the
Ben Pollock.
fat ball in the back of your neck.
Yeah,
Oh, I
what
got a
we're
hot dog.
No, that's not what he's talking about. I'll
Oh,
show you. I'll show you what he's talking
I've
about.
got the Ben Pollock grooves.
Yeah. Oh no. You remember what's that Canadian bodybuilder that got that was like 500 pounds?
Greg Kovacs.
Yeah. He had those crazy
Yeah.
lines in his head.
He's talking about this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's Greg
big.
Kovac's head.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
guy at my
what the
gym that had this. I'm like, man, if I had this, I would get a hair transplant for sure.
Oh, some of them make my teeth go on edge.
I
Some
wonder
of
if
the bad ones.
I wonder if
I only have three. I have like one big one there, and then
That's
one there.
gross.
It's not. It's not.
Did
like,
you ever
Alright,
meet
Nick.
Kovac's in his
Fucking hell,
prime?
mate.
this is hot dog neck.
I got hot dog.
This is hot dog neck.
Yeah, that's what I got. Let's see it.
Ian, this is hot dog neck.
Nothing's
You know-
up.
It's
Not
like
sure
when
It's
you,
actually cool.
it's like
You're not showing the
oh,
screen.
I'm not
You
sure.
gotta share your screen, bro.
Cheers. I'm looking at it
Check
by
this
myself.
out. Yeah, that's hot dog. Here you
Yeah,
go.
I've had this.
I got
That's
the
me
hot
and
dog.
Greg. I'm bigger than he
Yeah.
is. Look,
You're not bigger than him.
I am. He's just taller.
No
I'm
way.
just as wide as he is.
Did you ever see him in his prime, like big time prime?
No. By the time I started following bodybuilding, he was already into like freak status, like not competitive bodybuilding.
Yeah.
He had a foot fetish.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard some
Like-
weird stories.
Like
about it.
women's feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Any foot, just any foot.
Well, you know,
Dog
we gotta,
feet.
just a foot.
We gotta clarify here.
Okay. So that sucks, Ben. You got to get a hair transplant.
All right, I am going. That's why I'm fucking on it. Don't worry about that. I'll keep paying for more hair to be put on,
Same.
just to keep.
No, I want
Here's the good thing. It's only here. Here is like thicker than you can imagine. Like it's just
we can trade. So I'm great.
I've got like the reverse Ian. That's what I've
look
got.
at my hair, like my front of my hair, man. Like look at this. I got fucking
the reverse Ian.
Look at that.
I do.
I got hair for days up here.
Yeah.
I want a hot dog. Huh. When was the last time you had a hot dog?
Oh my God, years.
Not that long ago. Where
Costco hot dogs. Come on.
I went to an NBA game like 2 weeks ago, and I had one.
Okay, good. Ben?
So I was just about to say the last time, and I've never eaten one since, is because Luke made me fucking eat one of those beef hot dogs in Costco. And it was one of those ones that, you eat something and you can taste it for the next 24 fucking hours.
Oh, yeah. Every time you burp, it like comes back.
Oh my God. That's all I could taste. So I won't touch them ever again. I'm like, fuck that thing.
I love a good hot dog, but I don't have them very often.
Yeah.
I like a hot dog.
You ever order a hot dog at Five Guys?
I have.
Yes,
They're really good.
Fantastic.
It makes me feel really fat and sloppy when I do that, but sometimes I get 2 burgers and hot dogs.
I get the
Just
bacon
that?
beef dog.
Yeah, just that. What do you think?
Order, right? From Dairy Queen?
No, I mean, it's just that makes you feel fat and sloppy, not that all the other shit you eat.
I don't eat
It's just
that
the
bad.
hot dog.
I don't eat that bad, Ben.
Fouad, have you ever had a hot dog from Harvey's?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah, those are good too. Yeah. Now I really want a hot dog. I'm going to go to the grocery store and get hot dogs.
Right now?
I don't
After we're done.
I like when you have a British barbecue and you get like a Richmond or like a proper butcher sausage in a bun. That is
sometimes I don't want like a I don't want the rubbery.
I
have a really weird thing about food.
It's like sometimes you just want to eat craft dinner,
That's what I'm talking about. And I think it's because of the way I was raised, because my mom was a stay-at-home mom and she cooked all our not boiled chicken. She cooked the best food all the fucking time, but it was all homemade fresh. So I never got to eat like shitty junk food, boxed food, like crap that my friends ate. So I think, I don't know, I got a thing for it now. So like a shitty hot dog sometimes tastes good.
Yeah. Hey, Fred, you got it out your system already. you made up for it.
You know what I ate the other day? I'm so embarrassed to tell you this.
No, you're not.
I actually have, like, I don't even want to say it on the podcast, but I don't care. I actually ate Chef Boyardee beefaroni the other day.
Oh, that's good, bro.
I don't know why. I was at the grocery store.
That's good stuff.
And I walked by it and I was like, I haven't had that in like 15 fucking years. So I grabbed a couple cans.
Was it as good as you hoped?
It was absolutely horrible. I fucking wished to God I never fucking ate it. What? I ate it. And even as I'm eating it, I'm like, this is disgusting. But I just kept eating
Chef
it.
What made it different?
I remember it being a lot better, but it just tasted like I was eating soggy noodles and tomatoes. It was fucking gross.
Do you ever think maybe it was shit then and you just didn't think about it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was shit then, but I thought it was good. And now I'm like, I have a better palate. And I'm like, this is absolutely disgusting.
There's a lot of girls that I bang that I look at now and be like, I remember it way different. I remember it way differently. It was gourmet back then. It was so good.
I swear she didn't look like that. I swear. Have you ever done that? One of your buddies, like you see a girl that you were with, and like one of your buddies, the guy I was with her, your buddies are like, "You were with that?" I'm like, she didn't look like that when I was with her.
Dude, no, the worst is when you're in bed and you literally, and then you're like,
and then
wait, that wasn't.
I've never had that.
3 seconds you changed. How did you change in front of me?
I've never had that because I usually leave. I usually leave before the morning. I'm like out.
No. I'm talking like you nut, and then you're like,
after you,
and then you go, that wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
it was like
that's that like post nut depression of like fuck
too much.
This is a good way to find if you're actually attracted to a girl though. Is you jerk off and then look at her pictures, and if you still find her hot, it's probably good.
It's kind of like going to the grocery store. If you eat before you
don't
go,
on an empty stomach.
You know if you want to buy stuff. That's right.
Because then you buy fucking Chef Boyardee.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I've also done it before where I'm being on a date and I'm like, if I wank before I go out, I'm not going to go on this date. So I left the gun loaded.
That little bit of
like,
horniness was all that's
oh.
driving you to go on that date.
I was like, just go out. So I left it loaded, just so I
You
could
can't
enjoy
leave it
it.
loaded. Isn't your
I did.
then you suck.
I wanted to.
Yeah, but then you suck when
I-
it's time.
I wanted the Chef Boydin. I wanted a craft dinner. Fuck it.
Hmm.
He
Ben's the
wasn't.
one.
Yeah.
Ben's the one to listen to for advice on this. Right? The promiscuous one of the group.
Oh, fuck. No. I'm
Nick,
the
if you
wholesome
need
one
advice,
now.
talk to Ben.
Ian and I had the wholesome ones, right?
They were the
Yeah.
wholesome.
No. Ian's the wholesome one.
No.
Yeah.
My family,
wholesome,
man,
baby.
Did you
They're
see my
wholesome.
wholesome
They're
video?
periods of wholesomeness. Ian's wholesome till he was 10, and then it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm
We can just-
wholesome since
We can just
Since I
blame
got
all
to-
my parents' divorce. They got divorced around 10, so I was wholesome until then.
You guys are reverse. You're wholesome until 10. Ben just got wholesome after he had a kid.
Yeah.
no, leading up to the kid as well. Like
Okay, we'll give you that too. Nick, have you ever had a wholesome period in your life? Or you always been a slime ball?
Till you could walk it.
He just realized what we were saying. You seem like a pretty wholesome.
I'm wholesome now.
You
Look at the
seem
color
pretty
of the room
wholesome.
this
Minus.
It's my TV.
It's purple.
yeah, he looks like he's in the red light district in fucking Amsterdam.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a question. If you could win, let's say a couple Olympias, but not remember them, or get a few top fives, but remember which way are you going?
I'm sorry, come again?
Remember it.
So basically,
Why
would you
I want
rather?
Olympia wins that I didn't remember? That'd be stupid.
So you'd rather be top five and remember it,
Yeah,
but you'd be in the record book.
So
But I don't
You'd have them on-
you'd have no feeling of like achievement whatsoever. It'd be stupid.
You'd have the
I
money
want to
and the
remember.
trophy though.
Yeah,
The money,
Ben's right.
sure. Okay. The
Ben's
money,
right.
money makes it a different argument. Yes.
So Ben,
You'd have everything else, just not the recollection, right?
that's pretty much my career anyway. I don't remember shit. I'll take it. You were going to say something really ignorant, Ben. I could see it.
No, I laughed and said I'll take it. I was saying I'll take it.
I,
I'm so far away. I'm so
making-
far away from Olympia win. Give me it. I'll take it.
You're making me question it now because
Well, I'm just saying,
like I don't really remember a whole lot about him either. You know.
I'm telling you, my whole career is a fucking blur. If I won the Olympia, I'd be like, yeah, give it to me. I'll take it. I can't
Yeah.
remember shit anyway.
You'd be like, yeah,
You
I,
can
won
look-
it. I remember.
You can go back on Instagram and be like, there, see, I won it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get some good picks, that's a whole different thing then.
Who do you think is currently the most aesthetic open bodybuilder?
Quentin.
Samson. Oh, Quentin's a good one.
Quentin's better.
Quentin's a good one.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat Quentin.
Quentin's like waist like ratios are just ridiculous, you know.
Quentin's literally a mini Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
He
Well,
reminds
I don't
me.
think that, but I think he's amazing. Yeah.
Think about it. Think about Ronnie Coleman like 94. Quentin has that kind of structure.
I can see it a little bit, I guess.
the big square chest.
He's
tiny,
got a way extra midsection though.
No, I'm not talking about the exact insertions. Just think of the overall silhouette. Big square chest, tiny little waist, sweeping quads, big arms. Like
I see it.
he literally has similar structure to like an early Ronnie Coleman before he blew up.
Yeah.
That's why he won the most potential award.
Yeah.
Anybody better than Ben or Nick aesthetically? Immediately came to mind was Raphael, Samson, Regan.
Regan came to my mind first.
I think Quint. I think Quint.
Regan's so pretty.
Quentin beats all these
Regan's
guys.
Quint though is like
Yeah, I didn't think of Quint, but Quint's good.
Yeah.
shout.
all right.
Mark Hector when he was in shape too, when he's in show shape, looks
Mark
really
Hector's a good one too.
Oh, that's just-
Yeah, but
He's put on a lot of size
Quentin
lately.
Regan is still better.
good. I'm excited to see him. Yeah, he's put on a lot of muscle, but like he gets pretty soft in the offseason, so it's hard to tell now. I want to see what it looks like on stage, you know?
I hear you, but it's just
his waist to back width is just stupid.
I feel like if that
And he's brought his quads up a decent amount too, which is just his X-frame on stage is going to be wild.
I feel like if any of that added size is sticking around, he's going to be really fucking dangerous. Look at
I'm
this.
pretty much put on like 30 pounds. Like, what
Look
does
at
it
his
say?
legs.
Jeez.
That's
Yeah.
muscle, man. That's not.
Almost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
277 to 302.
I mean, look at because the conditioning is the same, right? His calves are bigger, his quads are bigger, his chest looks thicker.
Chest
lats-
is way bigger.
Lats are similar, but they look like they're hanging a little lower. Yeah, man. He's gonna be this is the legs are the biggest fucking difference, and to match his back now.
That's what I mean. You have that waist and those lats from last time we saw him on stage, but with a bit more leg.
Like
It's,
imagine this
crazy.
with bigger legs.
No, who someone reminded me too. He doesn't compete anymore, but it was crazy aesthetic too. Was that Gerald Williams guy? Remember him?
No.
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
won Valley Pro that one year.
yeah. Matt prepped him for that, right?
I'm not sure.
This guy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I literally don't know who this is.
yeah, it's him on the left.
yeah. Burns got work with
On
him.
the right.
Well, I didn't think this was him. Me and
He
What's happened to him? He's dropped off the radar.
Yeah, I don't think he competes anymore.
oh, good physique.
He's got a super pretty physique.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Wow.
see,
Impressive.
there's him next to Nathan. Nathan is right above it, top right one. Yeah, see, I mean that's a nice physique, man.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
All right. So Quint,
Yeah, Quentin.
if you would be a god of something, what would it be?
A god of something?
Yes.
Like of a one specific topic.
I would
like,
be the god of fire.
The god of financial investments.
I burn I just burn your house down.
fuck. I
Have
don't know.
multiple houses.
I burn them all down. It's like-
If you could be the god of anything, what would you be?
Melissa would be the god of beauty. That's what she would take. That's right. No,
Goddess.
goddess of yeah, that's right. Goddess. Sorry, I don't want to get in trouble.
That's a tough question.
That's not a tough question.
I'll be the god of strength.
Yeah. See, there you go. Nick just answered it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck everyone up.
Ian's just trying to look for a cool answer. That's his problem. He's
I'm just trying to think of something that like actually means something to me, you know?
I'm gonna be the god
The
of
god
financial
of-
investments, and then I'll just hire Nick to punch people where I don't like.
I'll-
So-
I'll just burn Nick alive. I'll shoot a fireball at him.
yeah, but I'll pay you to I'll pay you to sit on a yacht and
Burn
not
other people.
Burn people. Yeah, burn people I don't like. You know? Money wins everything in this world.
No,
right
it
now.
doesn't. No, the
Yes, it does.
Mother Nature wins everything. I'd be the
But
god of.
wouldn't you rather pick god of water over fire?
I was gonna say the god of hurricanes or something like that. But yeah, maybe god of water would be good
Water god.
because water could be dangerous or
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
fire's-
Poseidon?
well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You'd be Poseidon.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be Poseidon?
And Poseidon's old and grey, so yeah.
Yeah.
so. Yeah, because fire can only be bad. Not necessarily though.
No,
Fire
like you
you
can
cook
cook,
your-
you can warm, you know, but I mean,
There is no such thing as a good fire.
Yeah, there is. You got to cook shit.
Yeah.
I can help
Yeah.
you cook your food. You need me to cook your food.
And you
Nick.
stay warm. You can stay warm. when
You're
you're
not
cold.
gonna help me cook my food.
No, I'll
Yeah.
char it. I'll burn it. I'll burn it till it's
you also just all bought air fryers. What the fuck do you need fire for?
This is
That's right.
true.
That's right.
Fuck your fire. I got an air fryer.
Dual air fryer at that.
Yeah.
I'll be
I
the
got
god
a
of-
dually.
I'm the god of air fryers. That's what I'm
I
gonna
got that dually.
do.
I don't know. I would like to be a god that I could like speak to animals or some shit, you know?
God of animals.
Yeah.
God of animals.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
That'd be cool.
You know, I would love to talk to like a lion.
I would just want to have conversations with my 3 dogs and just like see what's up, you know?
I
What if
always
they were
wonder what my
dicks?
dog would say to me.
Your
What
dog
if they
doesn't
didn't
have,
like
your
you?
dog's not gonna
What-
have anything good to say.
Yeah. What if they didn't like me? I mean, I feel like they do like me. So it's like,
No,
I
they
know.
like you, but your dog.
My dog definitely likes me.
Dogs
Yeah.
aren't that bright. Like they're not gonna have that.
But
Much,
I'm
you're not
saying,
gonna have like an
imagine they
intelligent
look, like,
conversation
we
with
could
them.
have-
You calling my dog stupid?
No. What if the dog? What if the dog was like, "Oh, thank fuck, I can actually tell you I don't like you now. Before I had to act nice, so you fed me. Now fuck off."
No, but
Yeah.
seriously, what's the dog gonna say? I'm hungry. I got to shit. Come,
Yeah,
pet,
what's
come
up,
pet
bro?
me. That's it. There's not really a good conversation.
Yeah, I'll just be like,
Could you
hey, how you
imagine
doing?
like you come home and your dog's like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? Be like, good. I'm a little hungry though. Be like, oh, okay, get you a little food. Yeah.
Yeah. Or he lays on the couch. No. Fouad, the dog would walk in and lays on the couch. He's like, oh, that's the good shit, man. You got the best sofas ever.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, yeah, I got the best sofas ever.
So you can be a god of anything, and you just want to talk to your dogs.
I mean, like, yo, chicks would love that.
That is, yeah. But you're already married, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know, we're in a fictional universe here. Like you're a dog, a god of dogs.
So in
you know?
in the fictional universe, you're single.
Yeah, I divorced Melissa because I got the I'm like, yo, new year, new me. But I'm gonna go fucking.
I can talk to animals now. I'm fucking free
Think about my
man.
dog skills. Yeah. That'll be in my Tinder bio. Can talk to dogs. Not kidding, you know?
Not kidding.
Not kidding. What the fuck? What's one regret you have?
Oh,
Come on, it's not that hard. You gotta have
Everybody's
got regrets.
One.
yeah. My
Yeah.
forearm.
Your forearm tattoo.
Yeah, I would remove that if I
Why?
could.
It looks cool. I'm always jealous
I
of
don't
it.
think it doesn't look good, but I would rather not have it, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I don't regret like getting like having stuff. Like I don't not like tattoos. I just wish I could like redo it something different, you know?
Yeah. I feel like
You can, can't you?
No, because mine's like hard color. It's not like something you could like really, you
the
know,
laser
like,
that shit all off.
Laser,
yeah, and I couldn't really do a cover up very well on this, you know.
black, just
So
cardboard.
your
ink
one
out.
regret, but you said you don't regret it. You just wish you could change it. Do you regret it or wish you could change it? It's different.
Oh, yeah.
Because regretting it means like you don't want it. You wish you didn't have it.
No, I don't care that much. Maybe you're right. I don't know. What's yours?
Mine? Not finishing school.
Really?
Yeah.
For what reason?
No reason other than to say I finished it. I don't like quitting shit. I don't like quitting shit.
That's fair.
And because my anxiety got the best of me. And I think that was the main reason I quit school, which is I don't like to ever lose to my anxiety. So it felt shit. Now that I look back at it, it felt shit that I didn't stick it out and finish my schooling. Because it wasn't like I couldn't do it. I was doing well in my classes. I don't know. I wasn't comfortable in like the school atmosphere. So I fucked off. Ben, anything?
No, maybe not getting into this sooner than I did. I guess.
Yeah.
I was in the world of strength.
When did you
I was
get
in the world of strength and conditioning for a long period of time, early in my 20s.
When did you
I
start?
didn't compete. I didn't compete until I was
bodybuilding?
27.
27.
Well, 27 was my first show. So, well, I mean, I was bodybuilding, but just not to be a competitor.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I got another one. I saw a fertility doctor when I was 35. And he said he probably could have made things happen for me and Summer to have a kid. And both of us were so tied up in our work that we were like, we just didn't want to go through the process. So that might be a regret. I don't know if I regret it yet. It's not like I'm in pain about it, but it's something I think about.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
nothing, Nick, no regrets,
No.
nothing you would do different. You're such a
But yeah.
liar.
Yeah, he's too young. He's too young to have fucked up yet.
Off the top of your head?
I got nothing.
Really?
I know.
Nick's been a home run so far.
Everything in your life is perfect.
I feel like I have so many
Well, it's not
regrets.
perfect. I just don't have any regrets.
But is it bad to have regrets?
No, I don't think it is bad to have regrets at all. I just don't have one yet.
All right. Well, I guess that's good. Ian, what were you going to say?
I just feel like like it's hard to pinpoint like one. Like I obviously know I have lots.
Well,
like,
you don't
on
have to pick your best one. Just pick one
No,
night.
I can't think of any. Like I know on a regular basis I have things that I regret happening or doing, but like I literally can't even pinpoint one.
But here's the thing: there's plenty of things I would have done differently, but
Yeah.
to say I regret them is
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah,
where
it's different.
I guess that's
tattoo.
different. Okay,
That's
wait
where
a
the
minute.
tattoo I got confused because I'm like, I'd like to do it differently, but I don't necessarily regret it, you know?
Okay, wait a
Yeah.
minute then. I think I'm on the same boat you guys are because I'm not like, I don't sit here in like an anguish. I'm like, oh, I wish I would have finished school. I don't care that much. It's just
Like
something.
on your deathbed, will you be like, I wish I finished school?
No, I don't care that much. It's
Yeah, on
more
my
just,
deathbed, I won't give a fuck about this tattoo, you know?
you're right. I
Yeah, yeah.
actually will position it more like it's something I kind of wish I would have done differently, but I don't regret it because my life has turned out good either way.
Yeah.
The kids thing is yet to be seen. I mean, there may come a time somewhere in 10 years or 20 years where I'm like, I wish I would have done that differently. For now,
No,
I
actually
don't
have one that
regret it.
sounds like a little anti-bodybuilding, but I wish I had stuck with track longer.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not that I think I could have made a career out of it like I did bodybuilding, but I wish I had not hung it up at like the first signs of like real adversity in my track career, you know?
Why? What adversity did you have?
Like girlfriend issues when I was like fucking 17, you know? It's stupid
What
shit.
did she say? I don't want you to run track.
No, it was just like, you know how those relationships get when you're fucking that age. It's like stupid shit, you know?
Did she break up with you? And you were heartbroken, so you quit.
I don't know, Ian. Tell me.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't even know. It was just
Tell
like,
us.
you know, you start like, you know, oh, like instead of going to practice, you're going to hang out with your girlfriend and like, you know what I mean? Then it's totally just like, and then it just like works away from it. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
you skip practice.
she wasn't supportive of like, you know, yeah.
So your work ethic sucked, is what you're saying.
No.
Well, I mean, I guess
Hey,
that,
no.
yes.
Melissa doesn't know I'm joking. She's like,
She's getting fired up in the back.
I know, I can hear her. Melissa, I'm just fucking around. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too passionate.
You're like, his work ethic was great. Don't talk about him like that.
We didn't even know each other at that point in our lives.
Yeah, Melissa. You don't know. He might have been a lazy fuck back then.
Yeah, take credit for his work ethic now. Be like, it's because of you.
No, I trained really hard for track, and like I mean, it's to this day, like I love track like more than anything. I mean, even like I like track more than bodybuilding as a whole. But yeah, I mean, it was just one of those things. Like, you know, when you're at that age, it's like you get to, you know, it's like I don't know.
I don't think anybody thinks when you're running track in high school. Did you actually think this could be a career, or is people just do it for fun? Don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, when you're getting to like be a senior in high school and stuff, then it starts to be like, what the fuck am I doing with my life a little bit, you know, because you have like school puts that narrative in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
I do have a question, Ian, because so I played soccer to a pretty high level and I ran track. I've never been bodybuilding at the highest stage, but nothing made me more nervous in a good, like that competitive as being on that 100-yard like meter sprint, getting into blocks. Like the anxiety I had on that was like blows anything else. Like I could go out on a football
10 times more than the Olympia stage, I'll tell you that. 10 times more.
Yeah, that's why
it could be a local level 1 meet, and it's 50 times more exhilarating than the Olympia. For sure.
I was just gonna say
that's what I remember from track. I remember that like
100%. And the feeling of running like a personal best in track is completely unparalleled to anything in bodybuilding, you know?
Yeah, I was kind of going to say I've been on the biggest stage, and I can't imagine that it's like even close to being in the blocks, like getting ready, especially at like the Olympic level or something. Like that's crazy.
Here's the thing: I did long jump, and then I ran hurdles and 100. Long jump is a piece of piss because it's like it's very isolated. You just have to do your thing.
Yeah.
But the two actual races, those are just like,
but that's
up here, your heart's in your throat, and it's like
especially hurdles too, like because it's
that's
like
why though
there's step timing and like, you know what
it's what you're saying about the long jump. That's how I think of bodybuilding.
Yes,
it's kind of like it's on your own time. You're not competing against anybody in the moment when you walk. Like
not really. Even if you're on stage next to them, it's really you. It's not like
it's different. I think. Yeah, and there's so many things that could go wrong, like in that moment when you're in the blocks, like. You have to get everything perfectly to get a good start.
It's just, it's the moment of like the most like silence and like calm, but like anxiety all at the same time. Because
you're like super you're dialed up to like 11.
Oh yeah, because when you're standing there on your hands and like waiting for them to say set, like it feels like 10 hours and 10 milliseconds all at the same time.
I can see that.
And here's the thing, I'm not like superstitious. Like I'd be when I played football, soccer. They'd have like my teammates sort of like lace their boots a certain way or do everything some way. I never did that. When I was in the track, when I was getting into the blocks, I'm like, okay, last time I ran a PB, okay, I did this, I put my hand there, like I started to get into these routines in track because there was so much pressure. I was like, I have to do everything the same. I have to try and control everything so much.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's one of those things that you get like obviously. What's the word for it? Like when more exciting things get less exciting as you get older, or like as you experience more things. Experience stretching.
Marriage.
Yeah. No, but the more exciting stuff you consistently do, the less exciting. Like if you go on a roller coaster every day, it's not going to be exciting.
It's not a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's that because I was younger, but like the feeling of running a personal best in track, that is meaningless in my life compared to now winning a pro show that's like important in my life was way more significant feeling then,
Yeah. I wonder if that's because your age though. Like I wonder if
that's why I said like it's
Yeah. I can't think of a real regret though. Going back to that.
Me neither.
Is that bad? Or are we just
What do you mean? It's fucking awesome.
well
Pretty badass.
I mean, is it are we being honest with ourselves? There's like nothing you can think of?
Well, here's the thing.
No.
We're all happy with the thing is, we're all pretty happy where our lives are currently. If we weren't, I'm sure there'd be the answer would be different.
Yeah,
But I think you can still be really happy with where you're at and still have a regret about something that happened somewhere.
I agree.
Right? Like, it doesn't mean that like you have to be in a bad place to have regrets. You could have done something that was stupid and made up for it 10 times over.
Yeah, but I think, or certainly I'm speaking for myself here, but those things that I do regret, I wouldn't be the person I am now if I hadn't made them.
That's true. You're the sum of your experiences. I understand that 100%.
Yeah.
But
so I'm like, well,
yeah.
Like I regret taking my bike out that morning where I had my bad accident and nearly died. But off the back of that, I then met Luke, and then off the back of that, like X, Y, Z happened. Like, how can I be mad about that?
And then you met me, and then your life turned really good after that.
Okay, you raised a good point. Change my phone number. I need to change my phone number.
Would you date a former or active porn actress? Yes, no, and why?
Yes, I would.
You would?
Yes.
Former or active?
I'm pretty sure she's active.
Wait, what?
Where did this conversation just go?
Are you dating a current porn star? Is your girlfriend a porn star? Do I not know that? Like, what's going on there?
Oh no, I thought you were asking if I would date one.
Yeah, I am.
Well, yeah,
okay,
I would date a porn star.
But I'm saying if
so second question, have you?
I dated a stripper, close enough, whatever.
No, it's close enough. It's not the same thing.
That's not the same. We've all dated strippers. Doesn't count.
What I'm saying is, if you would date a porn star, would you date one that was an ex porn star or active, like current porn star?
Currently doing porn.
Currently doing porn.
Like kisses you good, like kisses you by in the morning and then goes get plowed by 7 guys at work,
And then comes home and kisses you hello.
Yeah.
Has she brushed her teeth?
No.
That's a deal breaker.
If
she showered, but just chewed gum.
She has to shower and brush her teeth first before she comes touching me.
Showered gum.
And then it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
Jeez, you're really fucking easygoing, eh?
Wait,
I need to get my rounds in now. Let's go.
When she's banging, is she wearing a mask and are they vaccinated?
They show their vaccine passport.
Are you dating a porn star? Yes or no? Seriously?
No.
Well, he was serious earlier.
Well, I knew the answer, so I'm saying no, he's not dating a porn star.
Well, yeah, Ian knows her.
I know who she is, yeah. I don't know her.
Oh, you watched
I know he's not currently dating a porn star.
Ian's seen her videos.
No, I know the girl you're dating now is not a porn star. I'm saying, let's say you're single and a porn star comes up to you and says, Nick, I want to date you. I really like you, but I do porn. Are you going to go out with her or not?
No.
Okay. What about if she said,
you fuck her?
I used to do porn and I'm never going to do it again?
Yes.
You would date her?
I probably would be okay with that.
What if she was like really sloppy porn actress? Like it was just all anal and gangbangs.
She likes what I like. Let's continue the conversation.
All right, Ian. She's a bukkake porn actress only.
Hey, wait. I would have to watch her porn and then decide how it made me feel. If I watched it and felt like this is kind of hot, then I might get in with it. But if I'm
jerking off to a porn star, we're going on a date.
Yeah, but if I watch it, I'm like, yo, this is fucked up even for me to watch, then no, I'm sorry.
You guys are talking about fucking. I'm talking about dating and marrying.
Yeah, I would date an ex porn star, yes.
Even if she was like a bukkake gangbang porn star.
I would have to watch it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I would have to watch it to see how
I would have to see how intense these sessions are.
Yeah.
You know how fucking gangbang porn goes.
Mm,
Yeah, but like it, I shouldn't say it on here, but yeah, yes, there's
Yeah, you
variety
should.
of gangbang porn. Oh God.
Ben, tell me you're not in the same boat, please. I know you're pretty liberal,
Yeah.
but you really?
No, I don't give two shits.
Really?
I've dated some nefarious women in my life.
I'm the only one here who wouldn't do that.
you
I'm the
would
only-
you wouldn't date an ex porn star?
No.
All
What
right,
if she was like?
what if
what
she
if she
didn't
was
do
like
the bukkake shit? She was like the boring porn star.
Wait,
You mean
hang
like
on.
softcore porn?
Yeah,
I
like
got a
she did
question. I have a question.
the regular stuff. Like
I got a serious question. What if she was like, "Hey, I did porn when I was like 21. I'm done. I'm retired now. Like, I really fucking hated it. Like, you know, I got like coaxed into it, blah blah blah. You know, like, and I just did it for the money, and like they abused me, and I hate it, and I never want to go back. I fucking hate that place. You know,
How old is she now?
What kind of how old? Yeah, how old is she now?
22.
27,
It was last year.
27, and you were also 27.
So it was
Okay.
5 years ago. What is she doing currently?
She's. I don't
Does
fucking-
she have a full time
It matters.
She's a fucking dental hygienist.
Is she a
I don't
fucking
know.
waitress? Is she a
Oh,
dentist?
dental
Like what is?
She's a dental hygienist.
Okay.
That's good.
No,
That's
no,
good.
no.
Good.
She's
That's
How-
acceptable.
all right. I got. Did they change it if she owns a ton of properties because she made bank? Then watch him change the answer.
What I want to know is how popular is her porn, and is it readily available for? Like, is it just kind of like obscure?
She's number like 21 on Pornhub.
Oh fuck.
That's pretty high.
She's like bottom of like the first page of popular ones, you know?
all your friends,
I like
all your
that.
friends will recognize her.
I
And
don't
your
think
friends
I-
will recognize her, but not necessarily know her name.
Look,
So
I know.
my friends,
I'm going to say this.
my
look.
friends would want to fuck her. Is what you're telling me?
Yes.
I'm
I'm
okay
in.
with that. Yeah.
Okay. Look, I
I
know
hope my
the.
friends want to fuck my girlfriend.
I know the politically correct thing may be to say I'm okay with it. It's all good. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not okay with it. I couldn't do it.
No, well, that's fair. I
I
understand
just
it.
I couldn't. I dated a
All right,
stripper.
all right. Hold on.
I
hold
dated
on,
a
hold on.
stripper for a long time. That was hard enough. I'm not going further than
Wait,
that.
wait. What if she made one porn and it was like the softest porn ever?
I mean, 99% of girls have done that, you know? Like almost
True.
every girl we know has had filmed themselves having sex in some capacity.
Yeah, but it's not public.
I mean, some have, some get out there, you know?
Yeah. I'm pretty conservative when it comes to.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
But when you dated a
I'm
stripper,
conservative.
she was an active stripper, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that's rough. That's rough. I wouldn't do that.
It
I dated
wasn't-
an active stripper.
Listen, it wasn't.
I don't think an active stripper porn star I could do at all. No.
It's not rough. It's just not something I want to go back to.
Yeah.
I just, because of her, I'd never been to a strip club.
Good. You're not missing nothing.
No, you're not.
I never wanted to go because of her.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know the right thing to say is like, yeah, I'm cool with it. But
There's no right thing to say. It's your fucking
No right thing.
no, but I know people are like, oh, you should be okay with it. It doesn't matter.
No,
I'm
I
like,
feel like the right thing to say is no, I wouldn't. Certainly certainly in this fucking house.
No, I
Yeah,
feel
well,
like
fine.
no,
If
I
it
just
was
mean like
like-
I feel like this day and age.
Is it wrong to say you wouldn't date a redhead?
No, I think your preference is your preference.
Well, your
There's some
preference is to
good-looking
not date
redheads.
girls who've done porn.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying, how can I put it? I think nowadays, like slut shaming or like any of that, it's all wrong, right? So you got to be like, oh, it's cool, it's okay. And I'm
So,
like,
but-
not for
Hey,
me.
Fouad, is there a difference then if a girl had never done porn but had triple
200
figures?
sexual partners. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough for me too.
Yeah.
You said
And you might-
200 partners?
And you might never know. She might never tell you.
Well, if I don't
You
ever
said
know,
200 partners?
No,
that's the thing.
I said triple figures. Like
listen, if
over
if
100.
let's say I'm with
Over
some,
100,
That
let's
pussy
say
loose
hypothetically,
fuck.
let's say
Not necessarily. I mean,
let's say
That pussy is
hypothetically,
like,
Why?
listen.
Why? If you're banging your girlfriend every night,
every
she
day
was
for
just banging
20 years. Yeah.
one guy every day, same difference.
Yeah.
What?
If your girl,
That's the
if
same
you,
as 200 partners? That's 200
Yeah.
different
What Ben's saying is the same
Same
amount of
amount of
cock is
dick in
going in.
vagina.
it's the same amount of time she's been fucked.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's one dick.
Yeah, but the size he's saying is going to be the same. It's still the same amount
Yeah,
of
but
damage.
she might have had like 150 of them that have been tiny dicks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you might have plowed her with a fucking King Kong cock.
Yeah.
And, or you could find a girl that's only fucked 3 guys, but they were all fucking mandingos, you know?
Yeah, and she's always torn up.
Yeah. And you bust out your regular sized dick and she's like, what the fuck is this shit?
And then it's like, I can't feel anything.
Yeah.
This conversation, it comes down to preference. It's all
So
about
back to what Ian said. If I met a girl and she was perfect in every way, and the conversation came up of how many partners, if she lied to me and didn't tell me, then
You'd never know.
If she was with 200, she said, I only been with 20. I'd be like, all right, well, that's cool, whatever. But if she did tell me she was 200, well, I don't know. I might be like, what? Wait a minute. We need to rethink this shit.
What if she told you like 6 months into the relationship?
Wait, what did you say, Nick?
What if he told you like 6 months into the relationship?
That's what I was going to say. That the longer I was with her and the more happy
like
I
you
was,
were in love,
yeah,
she was the one, and then she's like, I fucked
harder.
like 200 dicks.
It's harder at that point to be like, I'm out of here.
Well, what if she's like, bro. You know, when I went to college, I was fucking stupid and I banged way too many guys and I fucked about 100 guys in college and I haven't banged a guy in 5 years.
100. I don't know, man.
So,
I'd have to be in the situation, honestly, because
They're tough circumstances. I didn't even think for myself.
Because what Nick said is real. Like, let's say she didn't tell me for 6 months. I might be too into it at that point to give a shit.
Well, so
but if she told me on the second date, I might be like,
hey,
I'm out of here.
Wait a second.
Okay, I'm waiting.
If your wife told you today she'd bang 200 guys, there'd be a fucking problem for sure.
Well, it'd be a problem because she lied to me, but I don't think I'd leave her.
You don't think so?
I don't think I'd leave her.
No.
I think I would be just. I think I would be.
At that point, yeah, it's not about the people she banged; it's about the lying. So
yeah, I would.
Well, no, wait. If he knew 150 of them, then it would matter. Then it would fucking matter.
Yeah, I feel like you've been seeing these guys every day for the last 10 years. You know?
No, I'm being honest though. I think, you know, if she came out and said, "Look, I got gangbanged at some point," right? I would be
200 guys.
By 200, yeah,
like 200 guys at once, baby.
Yeah, I would be.
It was just one night. Night. There was 200 of them.
They lined up and
that's almost better, isn't it?
If I'm with anybody and they say that, I'm like, at that point, I think you're so far in, it's kind of hard to leave. You're more like, why did you lie to me? And you're disappointed, but you might get over it.
Yeah.
I think if someone tells you that shit in the beginning when you're not in yet, then you can fucking be like, wait a minute, I'm out of here.
Do you think if you told me now that you actually slept with 200 guys, would I leave you?
No.
Yeah.
Would you leave her?
It would depend.
She said, no, she said, I asked her if she thought I would leave her. And she said, no, and I would.
Would she leave you?
No, I don't think she would give a fuck, eh?
Fred, I got the deal breaker. What? It would depend on if she told you that and then sometime later in the week you're banging her, if it crept into your head.
I was gonna say that. What if you like
wait, know what we're doing though? This is bad. We got to cut this out.
Why?
Because now every girl is going to be even more motivated to lie at the beginning to get like 6 months in until they like us and then be like, oh, by the way, I actually fucked you.
No. Do you know why? Because I was going to say
they're going to all lie to us.
2 dates in. No. 2 dates in.
Fuck that.
I'll take a lot of shit on the chin just to carry on banging some hot chick.
Yeah.
At 6 months, that's kind of where I'm looking to get out anyway. I'm like, I either really like her or I'm looking for an excuse.
No, I'm the opposite.
She drops that bomb at 6 months. I'm like, cool. I was looking for an out anyway. So
no, because if a girl tells me 2 days
6 months is my
I'm gonna ignore it so I can keep doing it. But there's no long-term play in my mind. I already know I'm leaving at some point.
Extend the 6 months then to like 2 years, you know, like
no. I'm saying in Ben's scenario, right? Let's say she tells me after 2 dates.
I'm saying for Ben, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the honeymoon. I'm in the honeymoon period. She can send me a lot of shit. I'm like, nah, I'll deal with it.
Yeah, I'm the same, but I already know at that point it's not going any further than the honeymoon phase. Once the honeymoon phase is over, I'm out.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if she drops a bomb on me at 6 months, I'm at that point. I'm already wanting to be with her for a long period of time, or I'm looking for an out anyway. So.
What I'm saying, okay, so if Denise told you 6 months into your relationship some bad shit, you wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
You would have left?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because I hadn't moved to the US. Like I wasn't here.
Okay, let's say it was after you moved.
Well, at that point, I probably worked through it because I moved.
Huh.
There are points in relationships where they're like milestones of commitment, and you get deeper and deeper into them. Right?
Deal breakers become bigger.
Yeah, like right now, like if we argue, we can argue, we can have a hardcore argument, which 3 months in would have ended our relationship. But now we're like, we're still married. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah. I hear that. Nick, what's a deal breaker right now?
A deal breaker?
Yeah, what would be a deal breaker in the phase you're in now? Anything to do with your bodybuilding career is probably a deal breaker for you.
Well, yeah.
Anything negative that would interfere with your bodybuilding career would probably be a deal breaker.
Yeah, she knows that.
Anything else?
I told her that right off the bat. I said, you fuck with my bodybuilding, you're out.
Does she compete?
You say it to her like that?
She does, yeah.
You said it to her like that too, did you?
Yeah.
You're probably the mushiest motherfucker ever. You're for sure mushy. For sure.
I'm mushy, but she'll tell you I'm mushy, but I'm also an asshole.
I could see that.
Yeah. I just like to bust her balls a lot.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying she competes, but what?
Yeah, she did the she did the Olympia amateur.
Does she have a pro card?
No, I think she lost by like one placing.
Is she trying to get her pro card?
Bikini?
Yeah, bikini.
All right, let's do one or two more questions and we'll go. What's the best temperature in the shower?
Hot.
85% all the way to hot.
Oh, you mean
like if this is 100%, and this is 0%, it's like
if this is 100%?
Yeah,
dude. Fouad, Brett. Hey, when I went to stay at Brett. You know when I went to stay at Brett's. So Zach, his videographer, went in the shower before me in Brett's guest bathroom. So I followed him in. I had to walk out. I actually said to the guy, I was like, "Fuck, did you steam yourself fucking clean?" Like,
was that hot in there?
I couldn't see. I was in there, I was like, "Fuck, I can't breathe." It's like thick.
Hot. Yeah.
I shower with like water that would like hurt people,
Really?
That's what I do.
Yeah. No. I want it like scalding,
Do you guys take baths? Do you guys take baths?
Oh, I love
like a bath. Baths. Well, in Florida at our place here, we don't have a bath, but at home I would take them probably once a week. Yeah.
Nick, do you take a bath?
No, I don't really fit in the tub.
Yeah.
Ben, you take a bath?
Yeah, we're looking to move house, and that's one of the big priorities. Is the master bedroom has one of those like double
jacuzzi tubs
with the jets.
I need a big tub. Yeah,
we have a jetted tub, and you get in there.
There was a while where it was like every day for me post workout. I would have a meal and I'd go take a bath.
Candles.
I was doing that pretty often.
No candles.
Don't you fuck off.
I do the candles.
I don't put candles. I'm serious. I don't. I put a bubble bath, but not candles.
Oh, I put Epsom salts and then I get a candle. Yeah.
Really? You put a candle?
I don't like the bubble bath.
And shut off all the lights. I shut off all the lights. Shut them off.
Yes.
What are you getting fucking romantic with yourself?
No, you're reducing cortisol. That's what you're doing.
It's fucking cortisol. Zen, bro. Get zen.
So if I put candles, I'll be bigger.
Yes, that's why you never got as
would have been.
You didn't.
You would have placed top 10 at the Olympia if you'd have done candles.
That's for you.
Yeah.
That would have been top 10 at the O had I done fucking candle bath.
Yes.
That's the mistake the whole time.
Yeah, it wasn't the fact you weren't taking 13 grams of gear. It was the candles.
No candles. Yeah. Okay. Is Urs Kalachinsky the next classic Mr. Olympia?
He's definitely on the short list.
The German guy, Urs.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He's on the short list.
Fucking good.
Would you rather have?
I want to actually hang on. Wait. I'm not. Wait,
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I want Ian's opinion because since he's Chris's coach, if Chris doesn't say he didn't do this year's Olympia, who wins?
Terrence.
Yeah. Would you rather have?
Terrence will win the Arnold again this year too. I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are we ready? Would you rather have constantly sore quads or hams?
Quads.
Hams.
I'm going ham.
Dude,
I hate the sore hamstrings.
I've been so irritable the last couple of days because my quads are fucking destroyed.
Well, I kind of like the feeling though.
I like it because I'm sadistic, but it's like when it's too much and I can't even sit down and take a shit. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just irritable.
No, hams. Yeah, I'm hams.
Hamstrings is just I don't like that.
I prefer none.
Riding a motorbike when your hamstrings are fucking up is a bad idea.
I prefer neither.
I prefer neither. Okay.
You're in the wrong sport, buddy.
Who has the fittest mom?
Probably me.
Is your mom fit?
Yeah.
I want to see Roman's one. I haven't seen Roman's one, but I want to see her. Roman's one sounds like a badass.
Probably Jack.
Sounds like a bad that story.
That story he told. Yeah,
like,
we can't.
she's
don't
Mom
repeat
still,
it.
like, my mom still like works out every day and eats really well. And yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's part of your wholesomeness.
Ian's mom.
If you could do any martial art, what would it be?
Brazilian
Jiu-Jitsu.
Krav.
I was gonna say Krav. Yeah, Krav Maga is what I
I
want
don't even
to
know
do.
what Krav is.
Just fucking kill
It's
people.
the Israeli special forces martial arts.
Is
It's what they trained Batman in. You know when
Yeah.
Ben Affleck did Batman.
Yeah.
He's training Krav. That's when he beats the shit, like elbows people enough, like fucking
Yeah,
mutants.
Krav is just to fuck people up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Most optimal time to smoke a J for recovery.
Bedtime.
Before bed.
Dinner with 5 people, dead or alive. Why and where?
Ugh. That are alive.
That's a big list. Do like 2. Do
that's
2,
two.
not
Move on.
5.
We've done this question before.
Yeah. You said like the Rock 5 times. 5 rocks.
I did not. Last time
100%
I said Genghis Khan.
100%. Uh-huh.
Genghis Khan and his translator. That's 2 people right there.
Oh yeah, you did say that once actually.
Yeah.
And the Rock.
And then I said Mike Tyson. That's 3.
Tyson.
And then The
This
Rock.
is just proving the point to me of that. How many times we've asked this question.
And Joe Rogan.
That's 4. And Joe Rogan. That's 5.
And Joe Rogan.
Well,
I was right when we said we've answered this 5 times.
Favorite bodybuilder who deserves more credit.
Oh, me?
Not Ian
I was
or
gonna-
Nick.
I was gonna say Ian.
According to the fans, Ian got like 5 gifts last year.
All my shows are gifts.
Yeah.
Um, everything. Yeah. I robbed
You do
Steve
get
twice
shit.
last year.
Ian's paying that FBB.
They're on my payroll.
Who's
I feel
one
like
bodybuilder?
I feel like I had a good answer to this the other day. I was like thinking about someone. I'm like, fuck, no one talks about this guy, but I can't remember who.
There's probably a lot of guys you can think of that don't get as much press as they should.
And the fact we can't think of him proves the point.
No, but like I can think of people like Nathan, right? Like Nathan's a very good bodybuilder,
Is a very well-known bodybuilder.
but he's not talked about that often when the topic of the top Olympians comes up, right?
That's
Only because he
does it
hasn't
to
been.
himself.
Only because he hasn't been to the Olympia.
I know, but I'm saying there's a lot of, I think there's a few guys that I think of that have great physiques like that aren't in the conversation at the top 10 Olympia level because maybe they're not as popular or they don't do as much on social media or whatever the reason is. But there are guys like that, I think, that just don't get talked about enough.
Honestly, I think Justin Rodriguez is like the number 1 guy for that, really.
Justin Rodriguez might be.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think honestly, somebody who plays in the top 10 doesn't get talked about a lot is Akeem. Akeem's overlooked all the time because he's so quiet.
Yeah. I think Justin's a better pick than that, though.
Akeem was 6th.
But here's the thing.
Akeem was 6th at the Olympia.
Yeah, but Justin, I don't know.
But he got a lot of hype around that.
Justin-
Justin usually places
Now-
higher.
Well, wait a minute. I'll say this.
Justin now was only really talked about like barely by top pro bodybuilders that know bodybuilding.
I'm not saying you're wrong about Justin.
Yeah.
And I think part of that is maybe because Justin doesn't speak English that well. I don't know what it is, but maybe I don't know why people don't talk about Justin that much. And he's more consistent than Akeem. But I'm just thinking Akeem was 6th at the Olympia. And even when we're doing this breakdown for the Arnold, we didn't bring him up that much.
No, you're right.
So I feel like
with Akeem as well, I think forget just him on stage, him in the gym could be so much more. Like he could blow himself up. You've seen how strong that motherfucker is.
Yeah.
And he barely ever puts out any videos. If he put out some training footage, he would get way more traction just on the stuff he does.
Yeah, I think nowadays, because of the way things work, it's like if you're not integrated into social media, you don't get the push.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's your favorite person from the whole podcast crew to train with?
Oh,
Train with?
Yeah.
have we all trained with each other? I've never trained with James. I've never trained with you. I've only trained with Nick once.
Me.
Yeah, I haven't really trained with anyone
I
but
haven't
Ian.
trained with you. I've really only actually trained with Brett.
Yeah.
Trained with Guy.
I've never trained with Guy.
Ian, are you coming to the Arnold?
No.
Fuck you.
I've trained with Roman. I like training with Roman. I've trained with Nathan. Roman's good to train with, but like you're in the gym.
What are you
for
guys
7
laughing at?
You're like, fuck you.
Well, I fucking asked him like 3 times.
We had the conversation. We had the conversation. He's got valid reasons. He's his mum's in.
He doesn't have any good
in-laws.
reasons. He's just not coming.
Lots of reasons.
You have no good reasons.
I just would rather watch it on my television, to be honest.
That's the real reason.
Yeah, because I want to hear your commentary. That's a compliment to you.
Oh, you're fucking so full of shit.
That was slick. That was fucking slick.
That was smooth, but it's full of
I
shit.
won't hear your commentary if I'm
Okay.
sitting in the fucking crowd. I'll hear it from my TV.
No, because you could be in the crowd and you could log on your phone and stream it.
Oh, this
yeah.
is a good question. We'll end with this one. When you shower, do you primarily face the water or face away from the water?
Face the water.
No,
Away.
away.
I face the water.
You face the water?
I'm head down.
So you stand there and you just get splashed in the
So when
face?
you wash your body, are you letting it wash and then come off right instantly?
No, I step out the water and
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah.
I step out of the water.
Yeah.
Or I step where it's on my back. I wash my front.
Yeah.
Turn,
Get my-
and then
Oh, I do that. Yeah.
I pull my hose
When I
up
get
and-
in, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know.
No, wait a minute, Nick. Don't change it. This is what you always do. You try to just go with the flow. Own your
What?
shit. You stand.
I'm
in the-
owning my shit. When I get in the shower, I go like this. Let the shower rain over me.
Is that what
And
you
then
do?
I
Ian?
back up.
Let's
And
say
then I
I
back
get-
up.
let's say
I
not
get in-
washing.
I get in back first. Back.
That's what I-
and-
No, I go in face first.
No.
Ben, you get in back first or face first?
So my shower's here. I get in and I turn back.
Yeah.
Back first. Yeah. Nick,
No,
you're,
I do
weird.
face first.
You're weird.
That's weird.
Whatever, dude.
Dave, do you go face first or back first? No. You put
See,
your face in the
that's
water.
why, because that's what women do. I just had a really,
That's what women do.
I
That's
said
what
a-
all women do. All
I said a
women
really
fucking
sexual. I
do.
had a really sexual joke, and I just left it
They
out.
just go,
She had a good reason
Like
for it. She
take
had a
it-
good reason for it.
Just give it to me all. That's Nick. See, that's a,
There's a good rationale. She gave a good rationale for this.
well,
It's because girls don't wash their hair every time they shower. They wash it much more frequently. So she's you get in backwards, your hair's getting wet. You get in front, it's not hair.
oh, so it makes sense for women.
Yes.
I thought it was for a different reason.
Oh, so Melissa's not putting on one of those little
Shower caps.
The little.
I've seen you with a shower cap before. No, a hair thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Does it look good?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like a shower cap.
She's got like a.
never
She's
look
got like
good.
a $500. She's got a $500 shower cap from Louis Vuitton. It's lovely.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen a
Balenciaga.
girl look good with a shower cap on.
She's insulted by that.
Wait, let's see.
They think you're bougie, babe.
No, let's see.
What gave that away?
All right. See, you can't. It doesn't look good.
No way.
Look at that black and white photo. She looks cute.
This one?
Yeah, look at there. There you go.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Fuck outta
She,
here.
hey, Ian, Ian, she's all yours, buddy.
See, this is
just-
what I picture. This is what I picture them doing.
Yeah,
No, that's a fucking like swimming cap.
that's a swimming cap.
Well, it was just like, I'm pretty sure we had sex in my fucking cap not that long ago.
No way. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
just like a weird
right.
thing that guys do. I would do that too.
She wears one of these, that one to the right.
This one?
One more. Yeah, quite often. It's this thing, babe.
That's bougie. That's
She wears that one. Yeah.
That is pretty bougie.
you
Yeah.
don't need a fucking bow on the shower cap. It's a fucking shower.
Yeah. See, that one's cute. I like that. I
This
think it
one's
looks
good.
kind of hot. I'm into it.
That's all you fucking need is that.
This is what I picture.
That's like what you put on when you're like dyeing your hair.
You just need a Walmart carrier bag and you're done.
Yeah. So
Tie it
she's
up.
got like these. Yeah.
Like this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. And you were turned on by that?
Yeah. I kind of like it. Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Is it because when you're with somebody for so long, you're like, the more weird the shit is, the better?
No, I don't know. Can you put the cap on and come on camera?
Yeah, we need to see what he sees.
Do it. I wanna
when
make
we
it-
get it.
Do it. I want to
I'll
make
put it on. Can you get it? I'll put it on.
I want to make it the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'll put it on. Why are you laughing so much? Where is it? Where is it?
Does Denise wear a shower cap? I've never seen Summer wear a shower cap.
No, Denise doesn't. Denise just puts up in a bun and
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah. That's what Summer does it too. I'm still looking at girls in shower caps. I don't know why.
Yeah, stop. That's weird.
Do your thing,
We're
bro.
about to, no, we're about to see Ian in a fucking shower cap. That's weird.
Oh God. You're such an idiot.
Wait.
You'd want
Right
to
there.
bang your wife in this. For
Don't
sure.
post this, man. I want to make it the thumbnail.
I can't post it. Shit. Well, I got it as a memory. Fuck it.
The
That's
question
fine.
is, would
That's cute.
That's
would you wear that?
unnecessary.
Would you wear that to bed when you're having sex?
We did. I had sex with her last week in this.
Yeah, she was wearing it, not you.
You were wearing it, or she
Oh.
was.
Would you like me to wear this in bed? She says,
Yeah.
He's gonna do it tonight.
Win.
Well, thank you. You're welcome for setting you up.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right,
babe, let's go. We're getting off here.
we'll end it on that.
Yeah, that's a
note.
good. That's a good end point.
All right, boys.
Good boy.
See you next week. Bye.
Yeah.
Hi.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hosstile and myself. And lastly, check out hosstile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.